What is going on, everybody? Welcome on in. Thank you all for being here. What? Oh my goodness, so many people not muted. Aw, dang it. What is going on, Airy, Twilight, Joy, Shiny Ditto, Rolanda Plays, what is up? Paradox, Hassan, what is going on, everybody? Sages Gaming, what is up? What is up? Happy Tuesday? Happy Tuesday to everybody. Hello, Billy. Hope everyone's having a terrific Tuesday. I know I am. Guys, we gotta finish this hunt. We gotta finish this hunt. I looked at the cumulative odds today. We are at about 54%, I think. 54% cumulative odds, which means that on average, 54 out of 100 hunts will have found the shiny by now. Um, Not based off of our friends. We are, along with Trash Can Man, as far as I know, taking the longest to get this thing. But hopefully today will be the day. You're working on the Shield Pokedex and Indeedee refuses to show up. Really, Hassan? Just regular Pokedex or shiny? Indeedee you can get in the North Area 1 province. And oh my goodness, Hassan joining the Poly Party. Hassan, thank you so much for that. Hope you're doing well. Can we get some member hype in the chat for Hassan? I don't know why I just connected to the internet. I didn't mean to do that. Let's disconnect. What's going on? Not sure. Today was a sleep day. I am glad. I am so glad you were sleeping today, Twilight. Stella's cuddling to you so cutely. That's amazing. Did I have another? Yeah. Twi better have had another nap. Glimwood Tangle to yes, yeah. Oh, Shield. Oh my gosh, yes, Shield. It's in Glimwood Tangle. It's also all around Crown Tundra. I'm sorry. I got Scarlet Violet on the brain. Yeah, Crown Tundra. There's a lot of Indeedee as well around the big tree. I forget what the big tree is called. The one where the Galarian birds were at. There's a lot of Indeedee there. I forgot to put a bunch of legends you got in BDSP and Arceus. Was confused as to how you had dupe legendaries. Oh my goodness, Shiny Ditto. Um, but yeah, hope you're doing well, Rolanda Plays. All right, I'm gonna put on the music, and then we're gonna make a sandwich, and then we're gonna find the shiny. And I'm going to loop the playlist now that I know that's a thing that exists. All right, here we go. Here we go. How was everybody's Tuesday? Or how is everybody's Tuesday going? Tell me about your Tuesdays while I make this pyramid. Thinking about starting a legendary hunt. Go for it, Hassan. I love legendary hunts. Yeah, I'm sorry. I got Scarlet and Violet on the brain, so that's all I was thinking about when you said Indeedee. It's Tuesday, thought it was Thursday. No. And Ari coming in with an early fart. Thanks for that, Ari. E, welcome back. Welcome back, E. Always good to see you. I had one of those days at work that I got absolutely nothing that I planned to get accomplished done because I was busy with other random stuff throughout the day. You gotta love those days. You're busy all day long, and at the end of the day you look back and you're like, I didn't get anything done I wanted to. This is gonna be a terrible, terrible pyramid, I can already tell. Come on. Oh, Billy, what you drawing? Java applications, very cool, Billy. I've been doing some brainstorming to think about your custom region. Cool, E. Yeah, you were coming with some great ideas the other day. Dragonhead, what's going on? Why the sad face? What's the matter? Some kitties, it's in the Discord, I will have to check that out. In the aren't section. The aren't dogs section is where the kitty picture went. What's up, Hassan? What you got for me? Oh my, what? The delayed scare. Come on now, Hassan. My goodness. Let's go find some Dunsparce. Does anybody engage's stream earlier? I don't know if anybody was engaged to stream earlier, but he had some good friends helping out with sandwiches, joining the union groups and making sparkling sandwiches so he could get all those beautiful shinies he got today. And someone was flexing a shiny 3-segment Dudunsparce. I almost broke my monitor. What is going on, Big Cheese? Good to see you. Paradox to return your region, because why not? Yeah, why not? Why not? That sounds good. The Gage had some crazy luck today with the shinies. It was awesome. Got the Haxorus, and I mean, he got the Noiver in like what, less than 10 minutes of the stream, and then he got the Haxorus, and he got the low kicks. What was the? He got a 4th one. Hey, oh my gosh, we're starting early. We're starting hot. We're starting hot. There it is. One time in a Gage stream, I farted. One time, Ari? One time? And Joyce did too, apparently. Yeah, Twilight, I'm telling you, you and I share a brain, man. I've been saying that for weeks. I'm looking for a bit. Your editing sounds good, Cheese. I wish you happy editing. Whoa, what is going on, music? Come on. You're embarrassing me, music. Share brain with a lot of people. You do. You're like a brain sharer. That's going to be on your business card. And now Sharky's farting. I don't know what's going around in this chat, but people be farting left and right. A past and future Cubone. That's a fun idea. I like that. The only legend you can go for at the moment is a Regice, and you're not doing that. You're going to have to do it eventually. You're going to have to do it eventually. I say just suck it up and do it. Get it over with. That's what I did with Regice and Zapdos. When I ran into him, I was like, you know what? Let's just knock this out so I don't have to worry about it later. Yeah, PU for you, Rwanda plays. Cub 1. Cub 1, Cub 2. Cub 2. Those are words. Twi Ultra Swag Word Light, Philosopher, Brain Sharer, Billionaire. That's the goal. That's the heights we are trying to reach. Look at all these Dudunsparce. I don't think we've ever had that many Dudunsparce spawn at once. Cub poo in my shoe. That sounds about right, Ari. Cub 1, Cub 2, Cub Shoe, Cub Foo. Ooh, Hassan busting out the Cub Foo. Very nice. I didn't even think about that. You're not doing a shiny Levidex or Remon? Okay, that's fair. Then I guess you don't have to do Regice. But you know what? I gotta say, probably because they're bad shinies, having a shiny Regice or shiny Zapdos, those are kind of like flexes in and of themselves. Because your dad had something messed up, he literally showed his new family to everyone on Facebook. Can't believe he had. I'm sorry to hear that, Dragonite. That's yeah, that's uncomfortable. That's unfortunate. I'm sorry, buddy. Past paradox Cubone is a drum roll, please. You forgot to get to Romanus Park. You take what? You take the water below your hometown, and then you go to the right. Isn't that it? Dark rock type. Ooh, that sounds fun. I like that. Have we had a dark rock type before? I'm trying to think. That was the most adorable drum roll you ever heard. I'm glad I could please you, Billy. That was my goal. Tyranitar, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Tyranitar, come on. First gen dark Pokemon. How did I not think of that? Oh my gosh. I still, I always think the Tyranitar line is ground because Tyranitar or Larvitar and Pupitar are rock ground, right? And then they trade the ground for the dark. Yeah, I know it's Gen 2. I mean, the first Gen Dark was in the game. I didn't mean Gen 1. I meant this same generation that introduced Dark, meaning that we've had a Dark Rock as long as we've had Dark types. That's what I meant. I might not have said that correctly. It being ground would be kind of overpowered. You mean rock ground or dark ground? Or just ground ground? Coffee grounds? You think Midnight Form Lycanroc was Dark Rock? I think it should have been, honestly. I think it would have been great Dark Rock. Certainly looks like it should be dark, doesn't it? Dark Ground T-Tar. Dark Ground would be overpowered. You mean just because it would have, because of its base stats, it would have Stab Earthquake? Or am I missing something? I can't think of anything in the type matchup that would give Dark Ground an advantage over Dark Rock. A future Cubone is Electric Ground. I like that too. Stunfisk is Electric Ground. I know that one. Um, excuse me. Um, yeah, I guess ground just have less weaknesses than rock, huh? I guess that makes sense. You really want to complete the Hisui Pokedex, but you're not really feeling it? Well, you don't have to do it right now. There's nothing saying you have to do it at the moment, and there's nothing saying that if you don't do it today, you can't do it later. Gage did something on stream today that I liked, and I got to start doing it because I was thinking about this over the weekend while I was streaming. I got to start doing posture checks myself because sitting in the chair here while streaming for quite a few hours, my back is getting sore more often nowadays. So I'm going to steal this from Gage. Let's all do a posture check. Let's get them straight backs. And this will last for about 30 seconds till I forget and start slouching again. I love that your name is on the screen. It's up there in lights where it belongs, Hassan. You are a treasure and a very important part of this channel. Without the rock type, you didn't get breathed on by a fighting type without immediately melting. True. True. Guess what you're cooking? Are you scaring up some Sketty? Still trying to figure out the controls on Arceus. They're so confusing. Those did take a while to get used to. They were just so, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh my gosh, what is the word I'm looking for? Counterintuitive. That's the word I was looking for. The controls are pretty counterintuitive. You're in a recliner, no sitting up for you? Aw, you lucky, lucky lady. I wish I was in a recliner right now. And thank you for the boo for Rolanda plays. I appreciate that. Very nice. I can't even complain about no shinies because we got one like 5 seconds after we got here. Hopefully we can get a second one. I want to hit 85 today. I want to hit 85. That is the goal. And in order to achieve that goal, I even went live about 45 minutes earlier than normal. Because I was able to get out of work a little bit earlier today, which was nice. Void, what's going on, buddy? Yep, got my coffee right here, man. Cheers. Past Paradox Cubone for some reason has Beast Boost. Oh man, that thing is going to be a beast. Is it even Hefty stream if Hefty's not complaining about lack of shinies? You know what? Billy's asking the right questions. That's a fair point. You know, I was watching some incredible streamers today do some incredible hunts. I was watching Chem Nation, I was watching Gage Perez, I was watching Shiny Umbreon, and I was like, you know what? I miss doing hunts for anything else. I will be happy when this hunt is over. I miss hunting for other stuff. It's like this Dudunsparce just consumes me. And I got big, big plans going on. I've actually moved past the planning stages and actually moved into the action stages. And there's a couple people here in the chat that know about one thing. If you know, you know. We got some exciting streams coming up. I am officially adding Friday night to the schedule. And all I will say is that Friday night streams will be called Flashback Fridays. Gonna be doing some cool stuff that maybe other streamers have done, but I don't think many streamers have done in the way that I will be doing them. So we're all analog here, baby. Nothing but the legit stuff. It's great off work, drinking coffee, shiny hunting, Beldum, and enjoying the stream. That sounds like a beautiful, beautiful evening. Shiny hunting Beldum, drinking coffee, watching the stream. I wish I could be you right now. Maybe. Maybe, Cheese. You don't know what's in my closet. Think about reclaiming old stuff too? Go for it. You know, guys, speaking of reclaiming, eventually we're going to have to start doing some hunts for things I already have, but I only have from Go. Like, I know at some point we will actually do a Let's Go stream. I've never done a Let's Go stream. I played the games for hundreds of hours, but that was before I started streaming. But we will do a Let's Go stream. I have to get 3 Porygon. And I think there's a handful of other things. I think I got the Rhyhorn line back now. I have to get another. I need to get another Scyther. Although I might do that in Scarlet and Violet if I ever see an outbreak. Hey Jay, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you. Cookie has a big mouth. That is true. I can testify to that. Cookie does have quite a large mouth. I've been itching though, everybody. I haven't added to that Shiny Living Dex number in about a week. I don't have a lot of hunts left I can do off stream. I think I mentioned it before. I got the final Trico, the final Torchic, and the final Timber. But now I can't hunt the Trico because apparently that's going to be part of a race later on. I've been um, working on the form ducks. I'm in the midst of a Flabebe SOS hunt in Ultra Sun, trying to get the last orange Flabebe I need. Today I KO'd my second shiny yellow Flabebe during that SOS hunt, which hurt. Oh, there you go, Gym Leader. I like that. Who wants to battle a Gym Leader? That works. Why don't you count shiny from Go for the living deck? Sorry if you asked for it. No, not a problem. The reason I don't, it's just a personal thing. There's absolutely nothing wrong with Go Shiny. Nothing wrong with Go Shinies. They are shiny, and they are awesome. But for me personally, it's twofold. One, I don't like the giant Go symbol on the Pokemon when you go into home. And two, for me personally, I want to try and complete a shiny living dex from the main series games. And Pokemon Go is a spin-off game. I'd like to be able to say that in the mainstream handheld and Switch games, I've completed a shiny living dex. That's why. Man, Team Matt, what's going on? So hunting this thing? Yeah, buddy. Yeah, I am. We did get one shiny right after we started the sandwich, though, so that was nice. Starting off strong. But no, it's just a personal thing, AJ. Absolutely nothing wrong with it. Just as I've worked on the living dex, as it's gotten bigger, as I've enjoyed doing it, my feelings about things have changed, and I would just prefer to replace those Pokemon from Go with Pokemon from the main series games. That said, I still don't know what to do about this Jirachi. People have already been asking me about it. There is a shiny Jirachi coming out in Pokemon Go during the Hoenn-Fest. I don't know what to do about that, because Lord knows when we're going to get another chance to get a shiny Jirachi. Feel it coming? You got super lucky in your second one? Yeah, guys, if you didn't know, Team Matt DM'd me the other day. For anyone that was here on Sunday, you know he was trying to go for the 3-segment shiny Dudunsparce with the what's the name of the mark? It's the one you get if it's your birthday. And he did DM me. He did get it. So that's a second shiny 3-segment Dudunsparce. This one with a birthday mark. So let's get some hype in the chat for Team Matt. Hey, Shiny Cornholio, good to see you. Sorry, guys, if I'm slacking on chat a little bit. Just trying to take a look at these Dunsparce, and you guys are just popping off right now, which I love to see. But if it takes me a second to get your messages, I'm sorry. Destiny Mark, that's what it's called. Thank you. Yeah, I was saying it the other day, I still can't, I'm still not good with the marks, because there's the name of the mark, and then there's the name of the title that the mark gives to the Pokemon. And they're different. And I have trouble keeping track of what's what. You would have thought I got a shiny Arceus with all the noise you're making? I bet. I bet. Can you imagine a first encounter shiny Regice? That would be pretty crazy. You know, when I got the shiny Regice, I have to admit I did not immediately notice it. It showed up, and I questioned myself for a second. I was like, wait, does that look different? But I wasn't sure until the star showed up. Pretty much every other shiny I've reset on, I was able to grab a picture like when the sparkles showed up. But that one I didn't, because I wasn't sure until after the sparkles showed up. There's some people, they're like, oh, once you see Regice 1,000 times, you'll definitely know it as soon as it pops up. I can't claim that. I will claim that I questioned it, but I wasn't sure. What is up with Dudunsparce and its comedically large hitbox? But yeah, good luck on that Regice, Hassan. I hope you get it, man. Seriously, like I was saying, I wasn't joking. Like things like shiny Regice, those are low key a good flex because they're such terrible hunts and no one wants to do them. If you've actually taken the time to go through and successfully hunted a Regice, I consider that to be a huge flex. Infernape is being lazy against the trainer, won't stop being paralyzed to beat this Miro. What's up with that? What's up with your Infernape? Defeat Peekaboo, but defeat a Gen 4 Rabbit. Would that be Baneri or Lopunny? Or is it Lopunny? I've always said Lopunny, but I think I've heard people say Lopunny, and now I don't know what the right answer is. It was Lopunny. You say Lopunny? You know, getting involved in YouTube and watching streamers and talking with people, my world has been completely changed when it comes to the pronunciation of Pokemon names. You said Lopunny? See, yeah, Lopunny is what I've been saying since Gen 4, but it very well could be Lopunny. I have no idea. It's Lopunny, like a lop rabbit. Why isn't it Lopunny, like a foot high play on words? Lopunny. Tend to gravitate towards Lopunny. I'm fine with being told that I pronounce Pokemon names wrong, and I'm even fine with um, learning to say them the correct way, with one exception. And no, I'm not talking about Kyurem. At this point, I say that just to upset Twilight. I know it's Kyurem. But I refuse. I will die on this hill. Of all the things in the world that I could make a serious issue in my life that I will die for, it's this one. I will never pronounce it Illumise. That is just stupid. It's Illumise, like illuminate. Lopunny. Always go off the way the anime's way of saying that the anime said Lopunny. Yeah, and see, that's what happened with Rattata and Rattata for me. You know, when I first got into Pokemon, the only time I ever heard the name said were in the anime. And, you know, back in the old Kanto days, it was Rattata. I don't know when it became Rattata. Turns out you never caught Regirock. Might need to reset for it. Yeah, there you go. Go for the shiny Regirock. That's going to be such a huge flex this on. It's a Rayquaza. Yes, it is. It's Rayquaza. Rattata. What's going on, Razzie? Good to see you, my friend. How was your shower? Teleported you to the Regice. Isn't that what it's supposed to do? Whoops. Regirock knows explosion. Oh, that's not good. It was great. Really should do that daily. Yeah, but I feel like if you do it daily, after a while, it's probably going to lose its novelty. I say just continue to keep it monthly, so it becomes like a treat. Lucky Emo, what's going on? Good to see you, my friend. Hope you're having a terrific Tuesday. Yeah, definitely do a hunt that does no explosion, especially if you're not prepared for it. If you don't have a damp Pokemon or a imprisoned explosion Pokemon. You accidentally killed the Regice. Oh my gosh, the play-by-play we're getting here, it's like a roller coaster. I'm like up and down here. The 24th day is always bath day. I like that. I like that. I'm glad it's not the 31st day. Razzy's a sneaky sneaker. In fact, I would rate him at 2 sneakers. #25th of January is officially opposite day. Is it? Oh, we could have some fun with that tomorrow. Yeah, save in front of the pedestal so you don't lose the slate. Good idea. You know, there is one thing that is extremely important whenever you're shiny hunting, no matter what game or what method you're doing, and that is knowing proper saving strategies. One is the best place to save when you're doing a hunt. Sometimes it's before you start the hunt. Sometimes it's within the hunt. Sometimes you have to save right in front of the Pokemon. Sometimes you have to save before you go to the area the Pokemon is at. It's always important to know when you're supposed to save, depending on what hunt you're doing. Cyrus Regirock. I think if you haven't gotten any of the Regis in Ramanas Park, when you put this slate in, I think someone correct me if I'm wrong. I didn't spend too much time in Ramanas Park. I think it's random which one of the 3 Regis you get. If you haven't caught any of them, I think when you put the slate in, the Regi it takes you to is random. All the more reason to save before you put the slate in. Save before you put the slate in. Keep resetting until you find the one you want. Go into the one you want. Go right in front of the Pokemon. Drop another save. Cal Registeel, yeah, so it should be a 50-50 chance for Regice then when you put the slate in. Oh, come on, Dudunsparce. Today is the day. I hope you're right, Chem. Welcome on in, Chem Nation. Good to see you. I'm starting off, yeah, minute 36. I'm starting off with a little Chem Nation luck. Drop the sandwich, immediately found a shiny, but that's it. That's it. This might be a 1 shiny per sandwich kind of day for both of us. Why are you Pokemon so strong? Because you are Gym Leader Hassan, one of the greatest trainers in the Pokemon universe. That's why. Giratina, no you didn't. Joyce, Rolanda Plays needs to tell you something. I'm not sure if you're here, Joyce, but if you are, Rolanda Plays needs to tell you something. It's very urgent. Quite important. Sandwich is going to end any second now. And the sandwich is over. No more Dudunsparce on screen for us. You're back from the thinking chair. I hope you had a good think. Cookie Eater, good to see you. Sorry, guys, I had to DM Ron G, the OG. He sent me a message. He is going out to dinner with his parents, so he won't be on until later. The man deserves to have dinner with his parents. All right, let's do this. Maybe all you need is one check. Could you imagine? Could you imagine if this is it? Regice and not being Reginice. Oh, that's too bad, Hassan. I like that, though. You thought of custom paradoxes, of course. Very cool. All right, here we go. Let's check number 76. Could 76 be the magic number? And if it is, what the heck are we going to do for the next 3 hours? And it was not. That is a 2 segments. What is up with that? Group farting. I think you guys already started that as soon as the stream began. Also, that's just weird. All right, straight in the back. Straight in the back. On to the next one. You're feeling it today. I hope you're right, Matt. I hope you're right. I hope it's today too. This is the 10th day we've done this. I think 10 days is long enough for a hunt. If Regice catches in the next 5 Pokeballs, Regirock will somehow be shiny. That sounds about right. Don't shame my hobbies, please. You're right, Ari. I apologize. I shouldn't fart shame. Twilight's always group farting, even when he's by himself. He's a very special kind of ventriloquist. Let's use a magical star. Hear ya. All right, I'm hearing you out, E. I'm hearing you out. Oh, I gotta hurry. I only got 10 minutes to make the sandwich. Paradox Honeydew. Those are 2 words I didn't expect you to put together. I like the part where you... I'm not shaming you, Ari. I'm proud of all of your endeavors, thoughts, interests, hobbies. Love the way your mind works. You are a very special, special person. And you're perfect just the way you are. Hone Edge. Okay. Paradox Hone Edge. That would be cool. I'm all about that. There's some extra seasoning on the sandwich. Oh, I should have. Give it a little bit of cayenne pepper. A little sriracha. Taco Lover, what's going on? We are making more tofu sammies. But this time we're using the magical star sign. Maybe that will bring us luck. Your mom agrees. Yeah, your mom and I have a lot in common. Director, real quick, good luck to find the elusive 3-segment Dudunsparce. Thank you, Crow. Very nice of you to pop in and say hello. I appreciate it. Thank you for the luck. Here's one of your favorite people ever, both despite and because of that comment at the same time. That's pretty much where I'm at too, Twilight. You just got an amazing idea. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. I'm not sure if you can top Paradox Honeydew, but yeah, you know what, Joyce? I love the hashtag This Is the Run, but that was just too incredible. E, I love you. Don't take any offense to this. I think that is the best autocorrect I have seen in a long time. I'm seriously like crying laughing on the inside. I didn't want to buy that sandwich. No, probably not. Probably not. You think you're slightly over your first one now? Well, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Regice, please be Reginice. Don't be a Reggie Bully, or else I'll turn you into a Reggie Spice and you'll be eaten by Reggie Mice. You got the rhymes, Hassan. You do have the rhymes. I like it. This is the hardest Hefty's laughed in years. It is. It is. I'm sorry. I genuinely find Paradox Honeydew to be absolutely hilarious. But most of me inside is dead. So it takes an extreme amount of effort to get me to honestly laugh out loud. And I think Razzy's one of the only people who's ever done that. Daylight, what's going on? I was giggling up a storm too. You know what? Half of the giggles I had in the voice chat was because you were giggling. And that's one of my things. Like, if I hear people giggle, I can't help but giggle alongside them. Daylight, good to see you, my good friend. Hope you're doing well. Hope the shiny hunts are going well today. Yes, you are quite giggly. Quite giggly. Future Paradox Pikachu. Okay, I could see that being a popular one. I could see Game Freak promoting that one. Yeah, Raz, it was a fun time. Guess you're turning it into Reggie Spice to be my Reggie Mice. Uh-oh. Died to struggle, dang. So, are you going to go for it again, or have you given up? Joyce might be working. She might be making dinner. She might be doing chores. There's lots of places she could be, Rolanda Plays. Giggliness tends to directly fluctuate depending on your tiredness, usually increase the more sleepy you are. I hear that. I hear that. I get goofy when I get tired. Gonna go for it again? Sounds good. I'm proud of you, buddy. Finished the dealing form line, all 4 forms. I got the red and orange shiny Flabebe. Nice. I still need to get the red Flabebe. And I'm currently doing an SOS hunt for a second orange Flabebe that I can evolve all the way up to Florges. She's working and lurking. There you go. Thank you, Matt. Thank you. You know what? She did say that, but I'm streaming, which means I have streamer brain. So anything that was said prior to 10 seconds ago, I have no recollection. You giggled once, and then Ron Swanson appeared and slapped your face. You know, that happens to all of us at one point or another. You finally got a shiny red Floette. Congratulations. Yeah, Daylight, I have all the Floettes now. I need the orange Florges, and I need the um, uh, red, white, and blue flabébés, and then I'll be done with those lines. Yeah, it's genuinely a real thing. I always thought people were joking about it, or it was just like an excuse people used when they didn't do something they said they were going to. But it is a legitimate thing. When you're playing a game like this and talking to a whole bunch of people in chat all at the same time, there's just no space in your head to retain everything that's been said to you. And so I'll say it again because I generally don't mean to be like this. I can't control it, not yet. I'm not a professional yet. If you tell me to check something out, like if I'm streaming and you tell me in the chat, hey, you should check this movie out, or hey, go watch this trailer, or you should check out this website or whatever, please send me a DM because I guarantee I will not remember by the time the stream is over, even if I said that sounds incredible, I want to go check it out. Now, I do have a set of post-it notes here now, so that if I do remember to write something down, I'll have that to reference later, but the best way is to send me a DM. Each flower color has its own shiny. Well, the Flabébé and Floette themselves only have one shiny. Their green pants turn blue. But if you want to be a Form-Dex completionist like Daylight and I, we want to get the blue pants for each one of the flowers. Can you DM me kitty art? Absolutely you can. Billy, you can DM me anytime. Day or night. I won't say I'm going to respond to it right away, but yeah, you can DM me anytime. Paradox Polyworld gets both past and future. E, you are officially my favorite person at this moment. That's amazing. I am fully supporting this game. If you need some seed money to get it started, just let me know. 100%. A ton of people tell me to check stuff out, and it exists in my mind the second you say it, unless you're a modern close friend. In which case it lasts. It exits the moment you say it. I thought that was a typo, but it wasn't. I just read it wrong. And Film Master coming in. I have no idea who I got this from, but thank you. I believe that was probably Phenomenal Joe. Phenomenal Joe was here on Sunday and bought some gifted memberships. Welcome on in, Film. And can we get some member hype for Film Master? Amazing guy, amazing mod. So I can DM you at midnight when I do the Wordle. You can. Don't expect a response to me right away. And actually, Razzie, you've done that quite a few times now that I think about it. There have been quite a few times I've woken up and I saw that you did the Wordle like right after midnight. Yeah, what type of Pokemon is Paradox Polyworld? You mean purple pants. You know what? You say purple, I say blue. I think it's a combination of both. I personally see blue, but I have heard other people say they're purple. The point is, they're not green pants. Past one is fighting ice type. Okay, alright. That's interesting. Yeah, never feel bad for texting me late at night. If I'm sleeping, I'm sleeping. It's like, I'm not that light a sleeper that sending me a DM is going to wake me up. I just won't see it till the morning. And there are rare occasions where I actually will be awake. You know what, though? I'm going to go ahead and start saying purple pants. Taco Lover coming through, flexing that 1 month of membership as well. Can we get some hype in the chat for Taco Lover? Hashtag Filmmaster Hype, get your popcorn ready. I love it, Taco Lover. That's fantastic. No, Razzie, I'm not cool with that. That's a whole different thing. That's a whole different thing. But yeah, anyway, I was going to say, I'm going to start calling them purple pants because, you know what? There's scientists out there that have done science and learned sciencey things that said that women can see more colors than men. And so if Daylight says that the pants are purple, I'm going to take her word for it and say that the pants are purple. There's a notification, very delayed, of Film becoming a member again. And there's a Taco Lover notification. Thank you guys so much. And Daylight coming through with the 1 month flex. Thank you so much, Daylight. One time you DM'd me a very important, concerning matter, and not only did it take him a week to reply, he just sent me a sneezing gift. This is true. Like I said, you guys can DM me whenever you want. I make no promises on what the replies will be. The flexes do not cost anything. That is a perk for being a member. Good afternoon. Have you trying to get a shiny Klefki to build support mod for the upcoming Greninja raid? Going back to the Masuda method for this one, so the shiniest hard spot in the wild. JK, I know you love the Masuda method. You are the Masuda king. I hope you get it quickly, my friend, and thank you for being here. Are you gonna send me a DM while you're in the shower? And I won't be able to stop you. You won't be able to stop what I respond to, though, or what you respond with. You DM me a picture of Val and I didn't say anything? When? I mean, I remember the picture, but wasn't I streaming at the time? And didn't I look at the picture and say, aw, Val is adorable? It's not letting me DM you my kitty art. It says explicit. Whoa, 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 Billy, Billy. I appreciate tasteful artwork, but you know, maybe this kitty artwork is not suitable for the Discord messaging. I don't know what kind of kitty you got there. Maybe it's I don't know. Maybe it's one of them like what are those hairless cats called? Those Egyptian hairless cats. Prokopek raid. Oh my gosh, are we getting a Matt Prokopek raid? Welcome on in, Amy Princess Pink. Welcome in, Ice Queen. Good to see ya. Decidui, Matt, Rianne. What is going on, everybody? Welcome on in. And Matt, thank you so much for the raid. Tell me all about stream. What was going on? Were you getting ready for the Greninja raids? Am I remembering that correctly? What'd you have going on today? And Cito and Arnett, welcome on in as well. Amy Princess Pink, yes, I watched the documentary on the Bear and the Lion. Thank you for that. I ended up falling down a YouTube hole that night and watched a whole bunch of that guy's videos. I know all about Pengu, the penguin, which I never knew about. Had some really weird episodes. I'm just teasing you, Billy. I'm teasing you. I don't know why I would say it's explicit then. Good to see you got 5 shinies today. So not bad. And I also put a Regigigas V-Star card at the end. Oh my gosh, Matt, you are having your best day ever. Congratulations. Decidui coming through with that membership flex for 1 month. Sending hi, Hefty. What's going on, Decidui? Can we get some member hype in chat for Decidui? And everyone on my end, if you don't know Matt Prokopek, you don't know what you're missing out on. Not only has he been one of the biggest supporters of the community for the last year, he's recently started streaming. He's absolutely skyrocketing in subs, delivers fantastic content, has his own shiny hunting method in Sword and Shield named after him. And not only that, he knows a lot of celebrities. So if you want to hobnob with the elite, the Hollywood elite, go sub to Matt Prokopek. You won't be disappointed. If you haven't read the Dex entry comment, the past Paradox Polyworld came to be in the Ice Age. Okay, that's really cool. I like that. That line was scary, though. Let's be real. Like, what was your thoughts on the Bear and the Lion? Because the actual clip is on YouTube. I could see why it was freaky and disturbing. Like, I'm going to be honest with you, Amy Princess Pink. I'm 42 years old. I can't say that I was scared by that skit, but I can definitely see why kids would be terrified of it. And the voices they used were very disturbing. Some of the faces, it was not a good skit. I can definitely see why parents and children alike were freaking out when that came out. So far today, Hefty, you got around responding shiny Altaria and almost failed it on 2 occasions. Flew in the sky when you encounter Swablu trying to catch it. You caught it when you used Perish Song. Yikes, Perish Song. That's scary business right there. Sorry can't stay in for longer. You need to do homework then sleep. No problem, MQ. Thank you for coming in on that raid. I really appreciate it. Good luck on the homework, and I hope you have a great night's sleep. Hopefully we'll see you again real soon. Yeah, imagine that line with angry, bold eyebrows that makes it worse that your imagination goes crazy. Oh, yeah, that would be terrifying. Uh, you want me to sing some banger music? Absolutely, film. Send me some banger music. Tommy, what's going on? I'm doing well. We're on the second sandwich. Halfway through the second sandwich, we've gotten one shiny so far. Waiting for a shiny to pop on this sandwich. How you doing, Tommy? How is your Tuesday? I hope it's terrific. The future Poliwhirl is see you, Mimikyu again. Thank you for being here. Hope you have a great night. Steel fighting. Cool, cool. I'm good with that. Ah, very nice film. Thank you. Yeah, I will be listening to that. Hold on a second here. Hold on. Just give me a minute. All right, that's my announcement. I need to see what Joyce is talking about. I think she's making stuff up. "7:49 p.m. I apologize, Joyce. I apologize. You did send me a picture of Elle on January 11th at 7:49 p.m. and I thought I responded and I didn't. So, Joyce, if you're here, I apologize. You are correct. I did not respond to that DM. I did see the picture. I thought I responded, but I didn't. And that's my fault. There are two, a day version and a night version. Yes, I saw you sent me the two. I look forward to listening to those because, as you guys know, I typically play Pokemon games with the sound off. So I know there's a lot of great Pokemon music that I'm just not all that familiar with. I am a very rude boy. I am a very, very rude boy. And I was rude to Val, and I was rude to Joyce, and I will not let that happen again. Twilight, thank you very much, especially after what happened to me in the last 2 minutes. I really needed to read that. Thank you so much, Twilight. You still love me? Thank you. Thank you. Still love you too. Val loves me too. That's fantastic. You've been planning your Mother's Day gifts for Mother lately. Got a lot done so far in terms of gifts since I focus on her interests and what she needs help with. That's fantastic, Amy Princess Pink. That's what it's all about right there. It's all about what will she appreciate? What would be helpful for her? I love the mindset you're going into for this. Wow, Billy. Wow, Twilight. Well, I guess today's the day I get canceled. I always wondered when that would be. Tim Blaze, what's going on? Welcome on in. Please save me from this conversation. Tell me all about your Tuesday. How is it going? Wow, Razzie. Wow. What's up, E? I just gotta wait it out. I hope you're right, Twilight. I hope you're right. Yeah, that's a good point. Zen isn't here. You guys need to fill in that void of and not dark void of knocking me down a little bit, keeping that ego squashed. That's a very fair point. You're all doing the Lord's work, so keep it up. Usually, eventually, I can make another dang PowerPoint for someone the anger tends to calm down. Called balance. Trademarked. Razzie just trademarked balance. That's a pretty baller move right there. JJ, what's going on? So these moving blankets definitely do work for insulation on the windows. You still have your slider door moving blanket coming, but with the one in your TV room, it's colder at night with no heat on. Yeah, man, anything you can do to keep that heat in the room is very helpful. It's been good. Your group in a roleplay game finally finalized your fan-made group after months of work. Congratulations. Billy, thank you for the hug and the $20. Did the music pause? We also trademarked air. Wow. You know what? I am so happy I know Razzie. He's going to be my sugar daddy with all this, all these royalties he's going to be getting in the future. I'm just gonna, I'm just gonna be his Wendy's guy. I'm just whenever he wants, I'll just run to Wendy's, pick him up whatever he wants, get him his chicken nuggies, get him his Frosties. That's gonna be my life from now on. You trademarked money. Wow. I think E just won the game of life. What's going on? What's going on, Sax? How you doing? I'm always saying weird stuff. You know that by now. Ready to start role-playing in public servers? That's awesome, Templates. What Pokemon is good against electric types when you get the Magneton? Uh, electric has one weakness, and it's ground. So that's it. Ground is also immune to electric, so that helps. I can't. Let's see. Dragon is resistant to electric. I think is grass resistant to electric? I'm good at the weaknesses. I'm touchy on the resistances. Oh gosh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm doing terrible. I'm doing terrible today. What you know about sugar daddies? They are a delicious candy. Delicious candy. Grass is resistant. Okay. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Hoping your mom will love the play. Get you get planned out. I bet she will. I bet she will, Amy Princess Pink. Sax, how has your day been? What have you been up to? You get stuck in your teeth, though? They do. And what's going on, Busy? Good to see you, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Uh, yeah, Sax, it was a good. Work was a little crazy. It was one of those. I was telling these guys one of those days where everything I planned to get done today, I did not get done because things just kept popping up. So it was a productive day, but didn't feel that way. Just one of those types of days. But I mean, it was good. It was a good day. You've been thinking about Paradox Magikarp. Oh, what you got in mind for Paradox Magikarp? You're on break trying to find a shiny Dratini. Got a shiny Dondozo instead. Shiny Dondozo is a good shiny. Congratulations. Whether you think you're right or whether you think you're wrong, you're right. What's going on, shinies? Good to see ya. Dropping in that thinker. Happy Tuesday to you, buddy. Shinies, is Tuesday or Wednesday your bowling night? For some reason I thought it was Tuesdays. Is it Wednesdays? McDad, what's going on? Okay, so it's Tuesdays. It's Tuesdays, and that's funny. That's funny, Shinies. You purposefully worded that message the way you did, and YouTube said, "You ain't tricking us. We're gonna flag that." So the YouTube filters are learning your tricks. It's talking about Sugar Daddy, so you showed up. Makes sense. Makes sense. Got a shiny Venette the other day named him Furball. That's appropriate. He does look like a furball, doesn't he? You would flag it all day. True, true. That's a good point, Razzie. That is a good point. Can you use Dragonair over Magneton? Dragonair is resistant to electric, so that would help. I don't think Dragon is resistant to steel, though. I'm not sure Magneton really has any steel moves you have to worry about. But yeah, Dragonair should be helpful, I would think. Mary, what's going on? Welcome in. The chat is absolutely off the rail tonight. Mentally I'm off the rails, but the chat is just nonstop. You guys are just amazing. I can't believe how many people are here and talking. That's a good problem to have. Thank you again, Matt Prokopek, for that amazing raid. Hey, Templates, take care. Thanks for stopping in. Always good to see you. Ooh, this might be a dud of a sandwich. I'm on the crazy train, that's right. Crazy, but that's how it goes. Millions of people live in a suppose. Dragon's resistant to all the starter types. Whole purpose in the OG games was the resistant starters, including Pikachu, forces you not to steamroll the game. That's right. And that is why we will never have a dragon starter unless the other, at least one of the other starters, gets an ice or fairy typing. Nick is going to play with his ball. That's right. How does it feel to be one of Twilight's favorite people ever? It feels pretty darn good, Twilight. Pretty darn good. That's why Empoleon being Steel is so game-changing. Well, you know, Gen 4 was interesting in that aspect, right? So, like, the typical circle, the typical rock, paper, scissors is the fire starter beats the grass starter beats the water starter beats the fire starter. But then in Gen 4, you had fire fighting, which gave the fire starter a typing that was super effective against the water starters in steel. So even though Infernape can be taken out by a water move from Empoleon can be taken out by a fighting move from Infernape. And then you had Torterra, which was grass ground. Grass could take out the... Actually, no. You know what? It wasn't perfect. Because grass could take out the water, but then then the steel typing gave it... Like, took away the weakness to water, but the ground typing from Torterra gave it a super effective move against the steel type of... Yeah, that one's a little trickier. That was an interesting one, though. That was an interesting circle. And then the ground typing also gave a super effective move against Infernape, where the grass starter would usually be destroyed by a fire starter. Ah, Sax talking about the old basketball. Sax, are you a basketball player? Got crazy train stuck in your head. I do too. I do too. Not gonna lie. I don't think we're getting any shinies to sandwich, fellas. You don't play with balls? That's fair. Dang it. I'm sure you could, Twilight. Good question, Daylight. That's what I'm asking. Just looking through perfumes that smell good and look pretty because you know balance for your mom because you want to add a perfume to that list at least. That's really cool, Amy. You're doing a great job. Your mom is going to be so over the moon. That boy, right. How many balls you fool with are after balls? Nice. And the sandwich is over. We got 0 shinies on that sandwich. What the heck was that? That means we got to get 4 on this sandwich. What's my favorite ball? Premier ball. You used to play basketball for Special Olympics? Very cool, Tommy. That's awesome. Cherish balls every day. Cherish balls are pretty cool. It's probably either Cherish ball or Premier ball. I do like the Moon ball too. That's true, Twilight. You make a very fair point. I agree, Sax. I wish there were ball. I wish there was a ball for each color, at minimum, at least one for each color. Because, like, I mean, I try and catch all my shinies in Premier balls as often as I can, but I know a lot of people do try and catch their shinies in a ball that matches the shiny, which I think is really cool. And there's some really good ones out there that look fantastic with the particular Pokemon. Then there's also other amazing looking shiny Pokemon. There's just not really a ball that matches up for them because of the limits on the number of colors all the different balls have. So I wish there were more options for people. That'd be pretty neat. You got a lot of awards. Congratulations, Tommy. That's fantastic. Quite the athlete here in chat. A Cherish Ball, but blue and legal would be an absolute dream. That'd be pretty cool. I'm waiting for the day. Exactly, Sack. That's exactly where I was going. That's exactly what I was going to say. I'm waiting for the day where it will let you design your own balls. Like, keep the catch rates the same, but let you customize them. Like, okay, a Pokeball still has that small chance of catching a Pokemon, but you're able to customize the Pokeball. Or, you know, a Dusk Ball, you know, still has the increased catch rate for Pokemon in caves or at night, but you can customize what it looks like. Oh, man, you know, The filter is working overtime today. Graffi doesn't have good balls. Yeah, Graffi does not have good balls. I can't. I can't. I'm 42 years old, and I'm still giggling at balls. This is just sad. You thought of something. What'd you think of, E? When they started to like dip their toe in that with the what did they call them in Gen 4? The decals that you could put on Pokeballs. They dipped their toe in there. But I'd like to see them go just all in. Thank you, Billy. Thank you, Twilight. All right, E. With the existence of Paradox Honeydew, I'm with you. Crow's Nest, what's going on? Good to see you. How's your Tuesday so far? Are you getting ready for work? Do you have off today? Tell me what's going on in your life. Just finished it in time to enjoy some downtime. Nice. Good job finishing those edits, Big Cheese. There must be a Paradox due. That's true. You're making sense, E. You're taking life too seriously. That's true. Eating dinner. It's been long, and I gotta go to work tonight. Oh my goodness. Well, I hope work treats you well tonight, Crow. I hope you had a good dinner. Gigaton. Yeah, the Gigaton ball was pretty cool. Machine that will change the Pokeball to match Pokemon size can be super expensive with Pokemon dollars. Yeah, I mean, just something. Some sort of customization would be really neat, I think. Again, I'm not saying change the catch rates or anything like that. Leave them as the base ball. But let me customize the ball. Recently started playing Clash of Clans and giggle for about 2 hours. The abbreviation. Twy. Giggle of these Gigaton balls. Oh, this is gonna be a fun stream, I can tell. Particle throw effects. Yeah, that'd be cool. Could be the coolest thing is the player said that every time you used one. Yeah, that would be pretty sweet. That would be pretty sweet. There must be a Paradox Badoo. Very true. You're making sensey. Tell me about the Paradox Badoo. It's already a fun stream. Well, thank you, Billy. I don't know why I'm saying thank you. You're the all of you are the ones that are making it fun. So thank all of y'all for keeping this stream entertaining on what is becoming a boring hunt. We've been live for an hour and 20 minutes so far and only found one Dunsparce. Kurt is the ball expert. Yes. Did I miss Do I watch the news? I do catch up on the news, the world news in the morning as I'm getting ready for work. I usually watch that for about half an hour. Why? What's going on, Tommy? Most fun week? Yep. Yep. That is true, Cheese. Oh, he didn't put his on Gen 2. Yeah, yeah. What's up with Kurt? Why isn't he helping us out with his customization? Theorize the Paradox Badoo is a poison dark. Okay. Imagine paying 100 plus for balls. He is kind of a scammer, isn't he? Isn't he, Sax? There's a message. Oh yeah, yeah. Well, wait. You talking about today or yesterday? Because I know there have been shootings. Like as of this morning, when I was catching up on the news from yesterday, I know there's one yesterday, making it 3 days in a row. Was there a fourth one today? A fourth one today? Seriously? Wow. Wow. I don't want to get into a political discussion. I'll just say that there are definite underlying reasons why this is happening in the United States and not elsewhere around the world. Um, oh, you're talking about the actual Pokemon Center sacks. The actual Pokemon Center is selling balls for $100. Oh my gosh, that's way too much. Way too much. I might pay 25, maybe up to $30 for a Pokeball. Maybe. And it's gotta be real fine quality. But $100? No way. No way. Hey, Amy, you found one. Congrats. Like, are they purposefully trying to charge real life dollars equal to what it costs in Poké dollars? Because that's nuts. Tell you what, though, I have a friend that does some custom stuff, and years ago, he made me a custom netball. So I think that's pretty cool. Just a little homemade project. It's not nuts, it's balls. You're right. That's fair. That's fair. It is balls. We're talking about balls. This is a ball stream. Moonball would be nice. Yeah, I mean, like I said, Moonball is probably one of my favorite balls. It does look really good. Does it come with $75 inside? Yeah, Taco Lover. If it came with $75 inside, I would buy one for $100. You're totally right. It is very hyper specific. You're right. You're right, Twilight. It only increases the catch rate for Pokemon that evolve with the Moonstone, right? So it's really only good for Jigglypuff, Clefairy, um, Nidorino, and Muna, right? You saw a Jumbo Quagsire in game, and oh my god, it's so derpy. Like how big is it compared to the character? How big is it compared to the player? And now that I think about it, isn't it kind of weird that Nidorino evolved with a Moonstone? Like as soon as I said that, I had to second guess myself. That seems strange. Towers over the character. Oh, I gotta see this. Oh, jeez, I definitely did. I definitely read it and smiled. It's so thick. I don't know what's happening in the stream. I'm gonna blame Twilight. I'm excited for the future things you're gonna be doing. Yeah, Sax. Yeah, buddy. I was telling these guys a little bit ago. I didn't tell them exactly what we're gonna be doing, but I did tell them that I got some great things on the horizon. There's the first shine in the sandwich. After this hunt is over, I got a lot of things planned, including adding Friday night to the stream schedule, which will be called Flashback Fridays. Froky, what's going on? Good to see you. In fact, it's been really fun because obviously I've been playing up until the point that the hunts are going to be easier. And I haven't played that game in so many years, and it's just like right. I'm right back into it. I love it. Um, that was Shiny's Billy. Shiny's is the one that records things and puts them on the soundboard. Paradox of Voltorb. Okay. Now, is this going to be very different to the Hisuian Voltorb? Would that kind of be considered a Paradox Past Pokemon? Twilight, you do. I'll just tell you right now, you absolutely do. Hassan, you would scare me, except my brain has been completely traumatized by what's been happening in the chat for the last half hour. But welcome back, Hassan. Always good to see you. They do have plenty of material from the stream, Billy. You're absolutely right. Hopefully he's not still here. Hopefully you and I did both just give him a great idea. Has one has some relation. Okay. McVio, what's going on? Good to see you, my friend. So once I get this particular game ready to start doing hunts, then separately from that, I need to finish my playthrough of Heart Gold, so that I can get to a point where I can transfer in Gen 3 Pokemon, and so I can transfer out Gen 4, because I have a shiny Bayleaf waiting in that game. Then I need to do my first ever playthrough of Black 2, so then I can transfer Pokemon from Heart Gold into that, so I can use a Poke Transporter to put them into Bank, so that I can then add them to all the other Pokemon I need to take from Bank and put into Home. So off stream, I'm honestly not going to be doing a whole bunch of shiny hunting, it looks like, for a while in my free time. I got too much regular game playthroughs to do. A ribbon hunt. Have I ever had a Pokemon I'd love to ribbon up? Yes. I would love to ribbon up a Blaziken, and I'd love to ribbon up a Scizor. Just because those are the two Pokemon I most commonly use in games, both in playthroughs and in hunting. And I would love to just ribbon the heck out of them. Playing a lot of Animal Crossing lately, trying to make a Only Birds Island. Very cool. Gotta get a scythe there from Gen 2 just for the ball. Ooh. Now, Sax, when you say Gen 2, does it legitimately have to be Gen 2, or can I do that in Heart Gold, Soul Silver? Because, I mean, I can do it in Crystal. But if I can do it in Heart Gold, Soul Silver, I prefer to do it that way. You forgot the ball transfers from HDSS? Alright, I'll just do it in Crystal then. Is there a max of how many ribbons a Pokemon can have? I believe, Sax, you know what? I'm not even gonna say anything, because I'll just embarrass myself. Sax will answer that question. The contest for Gen 3. Yeah, but I wouldn't have any way to get a Pokemon from Gen 2 to Gen 3. Past Paradox Voltorb is more destructive than the Hisuian one. Oh my goodness. I mean, I'm sure there's a workaround. I just can't think of a way. Because, I mean, straight up, like, the actual physical games, there's no way to transfer Pokemon from Gens 1 and 2 to Gen 3. At least not without some external devices. I can do Gen 2 on the Virtual Console, and I can transfer those into later games, but I don't know of any way I could transfer them back, like backwards compatible, into Gen 3. Unless you're talking about ORAS. There's a way I just have to do some things, so that means I won't be able to do some things. There's a way you can do some things. I'm not smart enough to do those things. Hey, I cannot express strongly enough how freaking proud I was the other day to get that 20-year-old Game Shark working with the correct master codes and everything that it took me hours to find on the internet. I literally like jumped up and down in my living room when I got everything working. And that was just a freaking Game Shark. Next to the past, Paradox Voltorb states that his Sony Voltorb was just a prototype of it. Interesting. Yeah, Sax knows how to do some things. I know how to do one thing. Ask Sax for help. You know what, Matt? Team Matt, I have seen the thumbnail for that video. I know exactly which video you're talking about. I've just never watched it. That's the video where it's got. In fact, I think it is a scissor. Like it's got a scissor with its arms out, and like you can't even see the body. It's just covered. And hey, there's another one. It's just covered in ribbons. There it is. You know what's funny? Anytime I have questions about Pokemon, the first question I think is Sax and Birdo. I mean, why not just go to the Masters to begin with? I mean, the day Sax finally starts streaming is the day that all the rest of us Pokemon YouTubers are out of a job. The days of putting the codes in the Game Shark line by line, that's exactly what I did, Matt. That's exactly what I was doing on Sunday. Okay, Billy, you got it. You got it. I was just messing around before, but now that you said for me to hurry up, I'll take this seriously. And definitely want you getting that nap because you're getting a little fussy. The day I start streaming is the day the androids are obviously taking over the world. And the Pokemon community breathes a sigh of relief that we can stream for another day without having to compete with Sax. Brings back memories of trying to find the codes. Yeah, and see, Matt, that's the problem. I did not know how tough of a deal it was going to be on Sunday because, you know, not a lot of people physically use Game Sharks for Game Boy Advances anymore, right? You know what they do use? They use VBA and other emulators that have Game Shark add-ins and plugins. So all the codes I was finding online were for the emulator Game Shark codes, which are not the compatible codes with the actual Game Shark. Like it wasn't even the same format. It wasn't even the same number of characters. So it took me forever. I was like literally crawling through 15-year-old pages on GameFAQs trying to find the correct codes. And I finally found it. And then having to enter in the codes line by line. The hexadecimal codes. 1 through 9, A through F. Here this shiny hunt. First shiny, oh boy, there it is. It's awesome. 20 shiny. There's another shiny. Let's go. 78 shiny. Second shiny on the sandwich. All right. That's pretty much where we're at. That's pretty much where we're at. I literally was talking on Sunday about how we haven't found a shiny on the stream in such a long time. And I was like, oh, no, wait. We found 75. I don't even think of them as shinies anymore. The past Paradox is not as aggressive as its ancestor or its predecessor, the Voltorb we know today. Okay. Alright, E, I'm picking up what you're putting down. You need to plan what cards you want to give your mom Mother's Day, though maybe you can make her some art using either Photoshop or... That would be nice. And you know what? I bet your mom would prefer to have something that's homemade. I think that would mean so much to her. Know your place, Trash. That's right. I loved looking up info on GameFAQs, some of the hot garbage comments for Retro Gold. Seriously, like way back in the day, I used to be on GameFAQs all the time. It's still the first place I go to if I have questions about, well, to be honest, games that aren't Pokemon. I think I have enough Pokemon specific references and sources nowadays that I don't mess with GameFAQs for anything about Pokemon. But other games, GameFAQs is still the place I go to first. Although I'm still a little sad they got bought out by GameSpot. There's some good content there, and yeah, I used to be very active in the message boards way back in the day. I'm talking like getting hyped up for Super Smash Bros. Brawl coming out. Like back in those days, I was on there all the time. Yeah, personalized art is always the correct move. Sax is absolutely right. Future Voltorb form your planet is incredibly angry for no reason. Kind of like Razzie. Your favorite color is blue. Ah, thank you, Twilight. Thank you for letting me know your favorite color is blue. I love you, Twilight. Are you really a Pokemon master if you've never experienced early 2000 GameFAQs pages? True, exactly. And that's where I traded my first shiny, was on GameFAQs. I traded my shiny Unknown Sea for a shiny Zubat. And since then, I've gotten probably a half a dozen shiny Zubats. I never got that shiny Unknown Sea back. I have not seen the Jumbo Dudunsparce. I saw a regular Dudunsparce today, and that seemed big enough. More of an amber guy. Oh my. You decided to prepare a list of your mom's interests and hobbies so you know what to include. Amy, you're just nailing this. This is gonna be the best Mother's Day gift ever. Do you have any siblings, Amy? Do you have any brothers or sisters? Which raids have the best urban drop rates? I know there are specific ones in 5-star raids and specific ones in 6-star raids that have a chance of giving out multiple Urbas, which the chance per Urba is still the same. I think it's, what, 13.5% or whatever? Or no, I think I got that backwards. But anyway, there's more possible Urban drops. I don't know off the top of my head which ones those are. I know with the 5-stars, there's things like Palafin, Gengar, Among Us, Titan. With the 6-stars, some of those are the same, some of them are different. Like Palafin no longer gives them out, but Vaporeon does, and I think Chansey does. I don't know what the rest of them are. Yeah, I said Among Us. I think that might be the first time on the channel. It's Among Us. It's a fungus Among Us. What are my herbs looking like? 2 sweet and 2 bitter. That's what I got right now. That's all I've had since we started this hunt. All I've had is 2 sweet and 2 bitter. The Titans have the Titan mark. I just found out about that on Cerebi yesterday. Yeah, Sax, I just really haven't done any raids lately. I've just been doing other things when I'm not streaming. Working on that GBA game for the last couple of days. I've been working on getting the whole uh, Flabebe Floet Florges lines. I was working on the Deerling and Sawsbuck. I got those done. I haven't done many raids. That's all there is to it. I need to make some time to do some raids, but to be fair, to be honest, right now I have all of the herbs I need. I have my two for this hunt. I have my two for the tandem mouse hunt. And for right now, for what I have planned for this game, at the moment, that's all I need. But yeah, Sets, I would love to join your raids, especially the last couple of days. I've been hearing a lot of people talking about how incredible your raids are and how helpful they've been. I'd like to do that. I don't know what I know, especially lately, Sax. It seems like we have differing schedules. I don't get a chance to talk to you as much as I would like in streams. I don't know if I don't know what you got going on later on tonight. Maybe that could be an option. And Pal Reggie Rock, good job, Hassan. I'm assuming that's just the regular Reggie Rock for your living decks. Otherwise, I would expect a lot more hype for the shiny Reggie Rock. Your DMs are open? All right, yeah, I might get a hold of you later on tonight, Sax. Are you going to be hanging out in Brandon's, I'm assuming? Just a regular? Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, I mean, I would like to start making simple sandwiches. As much fun as the tofu tower is, I'm ready to just drop like one piece of tofu and be done with it. I can't do that right now, only having a bitter and a sweet. The other problem, Sax, is I'm kind of embarrassed to say this. I feel like I'm going to bring shame upon my family. I right now only have two um, Pokemon that are built for raids. I have the Iron Hands and I have the Slowbro. Those are the only two builds I have at the moment. So that's really going to limit me on which raids I'll be, um, you know, I won't be a hindrance. Iron Hands is all I need? Okay. What are some other good builds? And not like I know everybody right now is talking about what are going to be good builds for Greninja. But I mean like other than that, like just in general, what are some good builds for Terra raids? I know Golden Go is a pretty popular Terra raid Pokemon. I don't know what the build is for that. Grimmsnarl is always good for support. Sax, if you wouldn't mind, I know I'm asking a lot of you today. If you wouldn't mind, if you get a chance, would you be able to DM me just a couple of standard builds, just so I don't feel like I'm always limited which raids I can participate in? Garchomp, Umbreon, Golden Go. Every Reggie except for Gen 8 Reggies are weak to fighting. That's true. That is very true. Yeah, Ice, Rock, Steel, and Normal. All weak to fighting. You gonna send me some builds? Thank you, Sax. I appreciate that. Iron Hands, Golden Ghost, Sylveon. Sylveon's another one. Sylveon's another one I see quite a lot. And I know what's the deal with the Azumarill right now? Is Azumarill still broken? Like huge power, is that still broken? Just dropped my Joy-Con. Yeah, it's still broken. Okay. Belly Bolt's actually really good too. That would be a fun one to use. I like Belly Bolt. Gotta go maybe back to what's this Transformers time. Enjoy Transformers time, man, Team Matt. Thank you for being here. All right, the sandwich is done. Let's go evolve these two and see what we got. It's supposed to be a visual glitch? Okay, because I've heard both. How many spaces do you put after a period? Is it 3 or 4? Yes, Kim. The answer is yes. I'm assuming that's a joke. On the very off chance that that's an actual question. I was always taught that you put 2 spaces after a period in a sentence. However, I understand that more recently, 1 space has become acceptable, but I still put 2 spaces. Yeah, I was wondering where you were, Sax. It was your hunt that was going on. Reggie Bully with a 3 shake fake. Oh, what's up with that? Bumpy. Oh, I love that. Bumpy. Oh, that might have to become a thing. All right, here we go. Number 77. That's a 2 segment. You caught it. Congratulations, Hassan. And here we go. Number 78. That is also a 2 segment. Hey, I got a question. I know I've heard Kem ask this before. I don't think I've ever been there when he's gotten an answer. With the Title Power 3, what are the odds to get just any mark whatsoever? Not a particular mark, just in general. What are the odds to get any type of mark on a Pokemon when you have Title Power 3 going? Time to go farm in the underground for some mysterious shards. Good luck, Hassan. Best thing about homemade gifts, if they're digital, is that we have a printer so you can print them out somehow. That's great, Amy. Should be the same as Sword and Shield. What were those odds? I don't remember what those odds were. Bumpy. I never really got into mark hunts too much. And we're getting a Zed raid. What's going on, everybody? What's up, Crimson, Demonic God, Sada, Charizard King? Welcome on in. I would lie if I placed something in chat. PokeFan 3879, good to see ya, Mothcloak. Tommy, what's going on, Dragon Nets? There's Zed himself. What is up? Terrell, what is going on? Welcome on in, everybody. Thank you so much, Zed, for the raid. If you guys don't know me, my name is Hefty. I am a shiny hunter. I am on day freaking 10. Trying to get this 3-segment shiny Dudunsparce. We have caught and evolved 78 Dudunsparce. Not a single one of them has been the 3-segment yet. I'm hoping that today is the day. But Zed, thank you so much for the raid. What was going on in your stream? I'm trying to remember what I saw from the thumbnail. Were you doing terror raids or were you doing shiny hunting today? I can't remember. And everyone on my side, if you haven't subbed to the amazing Zed Games yet, please do so. He's my brother. We both started around the same time. We both grew around the same amount. He's now far surpassed me. But it's been an honor and a pleasure growing with him on YouTube. One of my good friends, even though he does cheat in shiny races, please make sure you go show him some love. Assume title power 3 quadruples your chance. But I don't know what the base chance is. That's the thing. Like, and maybe this is a stupid question. I know what the chances are for each specific mark. Some of them are 1 in 50, some of them are 1 in 100, one's 1 in 1,000. But what are just overall the odds of having a mark? And you got Shiny Arcanine and Larvesta. Congratulations, Zen. I know you're happy, especially about the Arcanine. So perfectly stacked. I have a lot of practice, Chem, with cucumbers. I use cucumbers a lot when I make sandwiches in this game. But thank you. That was a very nice compliment. Shedinja boy, oh my goodness. Scaring me. What is going on? Zed, did you get rid of all those Capsicid and Tauros in your boxes yet from the race that we did in November? You finally did. Good job, Zed. I'm so proud of you. You got a shiny Gyarados. Congratulations, Shedinja. Yes, Billy. I will bring them over after stream. Cookie joining the Poliwag party. Thank you so much, Cookie. Can we get some member hype in the chat for Cookie? And Zed, yes, I did not forget about our conversation last week. I've been working on a couple other things, honestly, that have taken up my focus and attention. But I do want to do a shiny race with you sometime here in the next couple weeks. I just got to kind of look at what you've been doing, what you've got going on. I obviously know what I've been doing, but I want to make sure that we do something that would be beneficial for at least one of us, if not both of us. So I just got to kind of look at what the options would be. We do have all the time in the world. Well, I don't know. I'm not getting any younger. I'm probably on my way out soon. So we'll do it soon. You helped a friend get a Fennekin. Very nice, Ninja Boy. That was very, very nice of you. Very generous. That was dark. Well, you know what? The older you get, the darker you get. There's that notification coming through. Cookie joining the Poly Party. Thank you again so much, Cookie, my good friend. I just remember that I still have to go get to the gym after the husband gets home. Whoops, I mean wife. Yeah, whoops. Whoops. We all know you're talking about puffing. Be honest, Kim. Cookie, thank you for the Kirk lurks. So you're watching the new Masters anime without giving away a specific character is probably... Oh, it has a Politoed and literally has the weirdest anime cry, so cringy. I don't think I've ever seen Politoed in the anime. I'm sure it's appeared there. There's a lot of the show I've never seen. Like 15 years. But I've never seen Politoed in the anime. I have no idea what the cry is like. I'm assuming that was the Japanese version you're watching, Cheese. I know the Japanese and the English dub usually have different cries for whatever reason. It could very well just be because it's in Japanese, man. Things you'll never unsee. Yeah, there's some interesting stuff out there, isn't there? I don't think that Ken actually typed out whoops. I don't know why, but that tracks. That tracks that Ken would type whoops. All right, gang, we got some work to do on the stream. I want to hit 85, which means we got to find 7 more shinies before we end stream. And at this rate we're going, I don't know if we're going to be able to do it. We're averaging 1 shiny per sandwich. So we need to pick up the pace a little bit. We need a good sandwich that's going to give us 3 or 4 shinies. What's the new master anime called? I keep hearing about a new anime out, but not seeing it anywhere. Good question. Good question. I still have to watch the last season that was on Netflix. I have not even touched that thing yet. What's wrong with typing that? There's nothing wrong with it, Ken. It's just, that's one of those words, like, I feel you don't have to type. Like, if we were talking, like, in a conversation, I would say whoops. But if I'm typing something, I would just skip the whoops and say, I mean wife. It's like, it's kind of like, have you ever seen somebody that's typing something and they say like all together, all in one sentence, not in separate texts, not in separate chat lines, but all in one say, hey, what's that thing called? Never mind, I remembered. It's like, why did you type that? There's no point to it. It just seems, I guess, superfluous is the word I'm looking for. And I think it's cute. I think it's adorable. Like, I'm trying to think of like a real good, like, real life example. Like, if you get like a work email that says, hey, I was getting ready to send this thing to you, but then I realized it was the wrong one. The correct one is attached. Why would you put that in email? Why wouldn't you just say, here you go? You don't need to put a whole backstory about how you almost did something, but then you realize that you didn't. Because no one's going to know that except for you. But maybe, well, Ken, what I'm saying is, like, if it was in 2 separate messages, Ken, if someone said, "What's that thing called?" sent that message, and then sent another one saying, "Oh, never mind, I remembered." That's fine. I'm saying in one message they say, "What's that thing called?" Never mind, I remembered. Mothcloak, you think that might be it? Maybe so, and maybe I shouldn't be saying it so critically then. That's a fair point. Also, Mothcloak, good to see you. Thank you for being here. I don't know if you've been lurking, but I first time I've seen you typing in the chat, so I appreciate you being here. Okay, well now I feel like I just offended everybody. Again, this is definitely the stream where I get canceled. Well, thank you, Mothcloak. That means a lot to me. Thank you for the luck. Amy, that's nothing to apologize for. That's not something that you should feel like you have to say. Yeah, now I just feel like a complete jackhole. And my whole point, Ken, was I thought it was cute. I thought it was cute. Just superfluous and unnecessary, but I liked it. I should have just kept my mouth shut. I should really just keep my mouth shut a lot more. Thank you, Quick Twilight. I think I will. I think I'll start to follow it. It's all right. Only time I actually got upset was when X-Friend was being really well, harsh to me and said something really, really horrible. That's not cool, Amy. That's not cool. I I mean, I can't pretend like I understand what it's like to have autism, but I do appreciate that this community seems to be very supportive and welcoming. And I strive to have a channel here where anyone can come in and relax and hang out and have a good time and not have to worry about what other people think or get bullied, except apparently by the streamer himself. But yeah, my goal in this channel is just to make a fun little hangout space for people to just pop in and relax and chill. And I hope I've succeeded in that. But hopefully everybody feels welcomed and supported here. Oh, Cam, I know that you're not teasing me for pointing out spelling and grammar mistakes in messages. I know that's not what's about to happen. Boo again. Why do you keep scaring me, Ninja Boy? First time hearing you already love it. Modpoke, you have no idea how much that means to me to read that. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. And if we do have anybody else here that's here for the first time, I hope I didn't offend you. But if I didn't, maybe think about hitting that like button. And if you want to be really super cool, hitting that subscribe button. I know we're like 5 subs away from 1,100. So that'd be pretty neat if we could hit that at some point this week. Channel growth has been pretty slow lately. We're creeping on up. I am not complaining at all. But it does seem like since we hit 1,000, the growth has been very slow. We're creeping up like literally 1 or 2 subs a day, and so we've been like right at 1,090, 192 for almost a week now. So it'd be really cool if we get to that 1,100. Um, I'll take 80% rating success. Hey, yeah, 80% is not bad. It's honestly perfectly fine. I'm glad to feel safe in all the communities they place themselves in. Yeah. Billy, you're not new here. Don't even start. You did. It's just, it's hard to explain autism without crossing lines that aren't okay within the community. You're old here. Yes, you are. You're like the oldest. You're the oldest, Sax. Literally the oldest. First mod, I think one of the very first people to join the stream. Set up the Discord before I even started streaming. Sax is kind of the architect of this channel. You feel old too? You're in your 30s? Okay. Cam, are you proving Big Cheese's point to him? Or are you just doing an incredible troll job? I really hope it's the latter. Honestly, some people you see make you feel really young. There are a lot of old people. But, as we talked about the other day, someone blew my mind in a stream last year when they said that there will never be more people older than you than there are right now. There will only be less. Detecting means I took a suggestion and went with it. Exactly, exactly. I said, Sax, I want something cool, and and it should have a comics channel, and can you make it please? And then he actually did everything that's required to make something. And then I'm like, yay, I can talk about comic books. That's pretty much how the conversation went verbatim. They must teach me how to make thumbnails and how to edit. I cannot edit yet. Like, here's the thing. I don't know when I would ever have time to learn how to do that stuff. This is so like first world problem. Like, this is almost embarrassing to say. I'm legitimately thinking about putting out there that I'm looking to hire a thumbnail maker and editor and pay them a certain amount per video, rather than try and find the time to learn the stuff myself. That's where I'm at right now. And like that's so kind of like, I don't want to say like cocky. Like that's the type of stuff that people with like 100K, 500K subscribers do. Not a guy that just barely hit 1,000. But I can't be bothered to learn this stuff. I just don't see it ever happening. Can't tell the difference between the shiny poly badge and the normal poly badge. There's actually two differences. Two differences. First off, there's only shiny poly badges in the chat right now. So if you're trying to compare the ones at the very moment, that's where you're going to have a problem. The normal poly badge is a little darker blue, and the heart is in the colors of the flag of Austria. You want my personal take on it? When you're doing something creative, even if it's just a little, you should learn how to do it, so that if you decide to outsource, you can construct your vision properly. Okay, then maybe I can learn some basics. I just genuinely don't know when I'm going to be able to have the time to learn something from scratch with no prior graphic or video knowledge beforehand. Not cocky. If you can do it yourself, you can't do it yourself. No shame asking someone else to do it, especially if you're paying them. Yeah, I guess cocky is not the right word. It's just, I don't know. I don't know. Feels weird. Some people are just too busy to edit. Thank you, Ken. That's what I'm saying. It's just that. I mean, that's just the bottom line. I mean, like, don't get me wrong. I love streaming. I love hanging out with you guys. I'm having a blast tonight. But I got up this morning. I got ready for work. I went to work. I actually got off of work early today. Came home, started streaming. We're gonna be streaming until 9 o'clock. We'll be streaming for another hour and a half. Once I get off the stream, I'm going to get ready for bed, and then I'm going to crawl into bed and go to sleep. That's my day. Like, I wouldn't have had any time today to do it. Like, the weekends are a little more open because I don't have to work, obviously. But that's also when I do, my house stuff. That's when I do my chores. That's when I do my laundry, my stuff around the house as a homeowner. It's difficult to find the time. Is it impossible to find the time? No. I just haven't been able to balance out my schedule yet to be able to do things like that. You're farming in the underground now. Nice, Hassan. Amy, I'm not sure what rules you think we may have here, but I guarantee as long as it's not saying something bad about another person or has bad language in it, you're fine to say it here. We're pretty loose with the chat. We just try and keep the language family friendly, and we try and keep the language positive. Or I don't even want to say positive. Just Not toxic. Not making fun of people, except me, obviously. Not calling out other people. You're good. Oh, geez, I didn't take it that way at all. I didn't take it that way at all. And it's if I sound defensive, it's more because I'm trying to like defend it to myself. Hey, there we go. There's a shiny. There it is. You have a piece of paper which has every Pokemon you need to research 10 on it for Arceus. How many are we talking about? We spent half an hour talking about balls. I think it's safe to say we're pretty loose in this chat. That's very true. We got those loose balls. 40 likes. Thank you guys so much. That's amazing. Cheeks is quick to insult people, but stingy on the compliments. Oh, that big Cheeks. I'm trying to educate what stuff you should say in the autistic community. It's explain. Amy, bring it on. Bring it on. I would love to be educated. I would love to know what to avoid saying. The last thing I want to do is offend anybody here. So anything you can do to help me out would be great. About 51. All right, Nathaniel, you're making some progress. That's good. That's good. My best advice I can give Nathaniel, not that you asked for it, is there we go. When it comes to the research tasks you have to do, see which ones you can double up on. Like, let's say if there's a research task where you have to knock out 10 Growlithe with ground attacks, and then there's another one where Garchomp has to use Earthquake 10 times, then take your Garchomp and knock out 10 Growlithe with an Earthquake, and boom, you got a few taken care of. Give your Electros a head pat for you. That's the most I can do down here. If I could start a picnic, I would absolutely do that. Uh, can't do it at the moment though. Asperger's is one, and I know if you know, you know. High functioning and low functioning is another cause. It's a spectrum, not a scale. Okay, I'm not sure. I'm not aware what the difference is between a spectrum and a scale. Never say autism is fake, because that's what the ex-friend said about mine. Oh, that's not right. Yeah, that's definitely not the case. Definitely not fake. I have a friend with Asperger's made college interesting in a lot of ways. Okay, Sax. Yeah, I'm not sure if I've ever known anyone in person that had Asperger's. It's very possible I did, and they just may not have been diagnosed at the time. I know sometimes that happens, that there can be misdiagnoses or overlooked diagnoses. Don't call it Asperger's. It relates to the bad Germans as you're dubbing them. Okay, so should I just refer to it as autistic or on the spectrum? All right, Hassan does not agree with using less autistic and more autistic as terms. Okay. Um, you just held her accountable like others because we were in a band together and you had your one-on-ones too. Nice, nice. Yeah, I mean, I don't think. No, you know, I'm just not gonna say anything. I'm here to learn right now. I'm not here to say what my feelings are. Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you guys for teaching me some stuff tonight. I appreciate it. And Hassan's farting up the chat. Oh my goodness. My bad for not chatting, playing a Doom 1993 right now. Now, well, you're not chatting, so what's the point of me asking you a question? I loved Doom. If it's the version of Doom I think you're playing, I spent so many hours on that game. There's more of an SROS stream, fair enough. Doom and Pokemon, could you imagine? Oh, it worked, Hassan. Yeah, it just took some time. I think Nightbot was taking a little nap. Sage is gaming. What's going on? Thank you for the fart, I suppose. Thank you for the fart is one sentence you never thought you'd hear, and it's one I never thought I'd say. Nightbot is slacking tonight, Sage is gaming. You're absolutely right. So, just reading the chat, it seems like, much like how no one person of a particular race should be expected to speak for everybody of that race, or a person of one orientation should be expected to speak for everyone for that orientation. It sounds like people that are on the spectrum may have differing opinions on what they would like to be referred to as. And that makes sense. I understand that. Amy, there's no reason to feel bad. There's no reason to feel bad because there's a shiny right there. How can you feel bad when there is a shiny on screen? Way to ruin the moment. That's what I'm good at, Hassan. That's what I excel at. But no, seriously, Amy, I don't want you to feel bad at all. I think this has been a very educational chat, and I really appreciate it. And I think everyone here, although some people may have slightly differing opinions, I think everyone here feels the same way. There's a very important distinction to make, and it's one that I feel isn't taught enough in school, and unfortunately, when you're growing up on the internet. And that is, it is totally fine to have disagreements with people. It is totally fine to see things a different way from someone else. That's different from arguing with somebody. That's different from starting fights or getting angry or start tearing other people's opinions down. I disagree about a lot of things with a lot of my friends, with a lot of my family, with a lot of my coworkers. That doesn't affect the relationship we have. We can have different opinions on things and still love each other, still be friends, still joke, still agree on other things. We just don't agree on particular things. Let's take shiny humping. I can't believe I just said that. I ruined a moment right there. Let's take shiny hunting as an example. I respect our friend Sax extremely. I ask Sax for guidance and advice all the time. Sax shiny hunts in ways that I do not prefer to shiny hunt in. And that's totally fine. That's how Sax likes to shiny hunt. This is how I like to shiny hunt. Although we disagree on that, we're still friends and we still talk and we still joke and we still ask each other questions. Or really, I ask him questions and then he answers them and says, "Why don't you know this?" But that's totally fine. So my point about all this, before I said something really embarrassing, is that people can disagree on things in the chat without arguing about things in the chat. And that's actually part of a healthy discussion. How boring would the world be if all of us agreed on absolutely everything? That just does not sound like fun. That sounds like I would get tired of that pretty quickly. Alright, I'm off my soapbox now. Thank you for the fart, Sages Gaming. Well, I can understand that, Hassan. I would not like that label either. Because, yeah, that makes it sound like, and this is something that I personally have a problem with, it makes it sound like the autism defines you. And that's not true. The autism is an aspect of you. It does not define you. I don't like when labels are used like that. Still here, just mopping some floors. Thank you for the floor mopping, Joyce. Some opinions are wrong, though. You didn't make a mess at all, Amy. You did not make a mess at all. Cam, I understand what you're saying, and I agree with you in a lot of aspects. But that's a whole conversation that I don't feel comfortable getting into on stream. Another thing is some people think differently of people with autism. That makes you sad. Yeah, it's just a lot of prejudice is rooted in ignorance. A lot of it is just about education, and that's what's happening here. And I appreciate you guys educating. All right, here we go. Let's check number 79 and 80. Here's number 79. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. It's another 2 segment. Yeah, no, Amy, you're always welcome here. I promise you, no one will ever give you grief here. I'm just happy to have you here. All right, number 80. Here we go. Is 80 the magic number? No, it's not. AJ, thank you for the lurks. JJ, what's going on? What's happening? We're looking for some shiny Dudunsparce, and we're being educated a little bit about the spectrum. Someone trying to get this out of eggs and they're 40k in. Oh my god. Yeah, that sounds miserable, Sax. That sounds absolutely miserable. I used to be hurt by people at this point, like used to be bullied for being autistic both online and in real life. I'm so sorry to hear that, Amy. That is an absolute shame. I wish there was something I could do about other places on the internet and people in real life. Unfortunately, there's not. All I can promise you, though, is that you're always welcome here. Oscar, what's going on, buddy? Yeah, Cam. I mean, yes, yes, and it's opinions that are rooted in incorrect facts. I'll put it this way. It's not that no, how do I put it? If your opinion is rooted and incorrect facts, or untruth, or alternative facts, or let's say lies, then that opinion can be incorrect. Yes. You're looking in the chat for named everyone. um, seriously, that's right. Yeah, JJ, I know. I think you just got here. We're just having an impromptu educational conversation. That's all. There was no offense meant. It was just a genuine question. We were just having a little bit of an open dialogue. Yeah, Cam, I'm trying to think of the right word to describe that because I know exactly what you mean, and I think you and I are talking about the same basic things that are going on in the world nowadays. I'm just trying to figure out how to describe that correctly. But yes, yes, you and I are on the same page, Cal. Shining Umbreon raid. Oh my gosh, we got another raid. Welcome on in. Good to see you, Brooke. What is going on? Sir She-Wolf, hello, hello. Rise of Zen, welcome on in. Oscar, thank you so much. That's such a nice compliment. Novice Nafy, what's going on? MLG Pig 74, good to see ya. Welcome in. If you guys don't know me, my name is Hefty. I am a shiny hunter. Jed3300, welcome in. Maryland, welcome in. Cassie Santos, welcome in. Ty Nelson, welcome in. Wow, Tyler, did you have like the whole rest of YouTube in your stream? Welcome on in, everybody. Like I said, my name is Hefty. I'm a shiny hunter. We are on day 10, going for the shiny 3 segment Dudunsparce. We are closing in on the number in which Tyler got it. I think Tyler got it in 86. That might even happen tonight. But welcome in, everybody. Tyler, how was stream? What did you get? I'm assuming you got something. Zombies is a hobby. Welcome on in. And Joseph, hello, hello. Aiden, hello. Good to see you. Guys, I don't normally ask this. Whoops, wrong one. But we're getting so close. I know I started the stream at 1,095 subscribers. If you just came in on that raid and you're not subscribed, if you hang out for why do I keep hitting the wrong button? If you guys hang out for a few minutes and you find you don't absolutely hate this stream, if you think about hitting that subscribe button, I would appreciate it. I'd love to be able to hit 1,100. Tyler paid you $5 to attend stream. Very, very good. You made up very well on that, Brooke. I think you ended up being the winner in that transaction. She got 5 on it. Nice. Oh, zombies is a hobby with the sub. Thank you so much, zombies is a hobby. I appreciate it. Welcome on into the family. Hey, I don't absolutely hate the stream, and maybe I should consider subscribing. Good idea, Twilight. And Cassie Santos subscribing as well. Welcome into the family, Cassie. Yeah, Hassan, give me a minute. Give me a minute, Hassan. I think that is going to be kind of a, what's the word I'm looking for? quite a abrupt change in conversation since everyone else just came in on stream. So just hold on for a minute. It's tax season, baby. That's right. But yeah, welcome on in, everybody. Hope everyone is having a terrific Tuesday. My goal is to hit 85 sandwiches on the stream. We've already gotten 5. The luck has not been great, but it hasn't been terrible so far. We've gotten 5 sandwiches on, or 5 shinies on, I can't talk. 5 shinies on 4 sandwiches so far. But yeah, so before you guys came in on stream, or came in on the raid, we were actually having kind of an interesting conversation. We were talking about people on the spectrum. We have a few people in the chat that are on the spectrum, and we were just getting a little bit of an educational lesson on about that, because that is something that honestly I don't know too much about. The last thing I want to do is to offend anybody that is on the spectrum that comes into the chat. Maybe even me saying on the spectrum 100 times in a row could be offensive. I don't know. But that's the topic that we were having before that incredible raid. And everyone on my end, I'm sure you're all already subscribed to Tyler, aka Shining Umbreon, one of the best in the biz. But if for some reason you're not, maybe you're newer to the community, you're still learning who all the awesome streamers are, make sure you click that Shining Umbreon link that was dropped earlier in chat and go subscribe to him. If you like my content, and after tonight's stream, I'm not sure why you would, but if you do like my content, I guarantee you'll like his. He is 100 times better at this than I am. Okay, I'm done. I'm killing it tonight. I don't know about that, Shining Umbreon. I don't know about that at all. I'm killing something. I am killing it. I'm not sure what it is. Yeah, so Hassan, yeah, you can go ahead and continue the conversation. What was it that you were going to say? You gotta head out. If you didn't have to leave, you'd probably stay for longer. Good night and good luck on Dudunsparce FT. Marilyn, thank you so much. Thank you for being here. I appreciate that. I hope you have a great night and hope to see you soon. Tyler does have amazing hair, doesn't he? Like every time I pop in his stream, the first thing I notice is that luscious mane of locks. Tyler has some of the best hair on YouTube. You don't seem autistic. That's not something you should say. Okay, all right. So that's something to avoid. That makes sense. Because then that makes it seem like autistic people should be acting or presenting themselves in a certain way, which is not the case. Man, we have gotten some incredible raids tonight. What an honor. What an honor. What'd you have for dinner, Zed? Lay it on me. Let me know what delicious food I was missing out on tonight. Or you said you got an 86, right? Taco pizza, that sounds amazing. You had some meatloaf. Nice. That's a good comfort meal right there, a good old meatloaf. Can you say Meryl like he does in the anime? I cannot. I cannot, Sax. And even if I could, no one wants to hear that. You're more than welcome to call me on Discord right now, and you can say it to the chat. All right, maybe next time. Maybe next time. Hold on a second. Let me just. Your voice is tripping today. Uh-oh. Tyler Toupee. That's amazing. I would buy that. I would put that on right now. The green statues in BDSP should increase shiny odds. That's what I thought they were going to do when they first introduced them as shiny statues. That's exactly what I thought they were. And then my hopes were quickly dashed. Had a busy day of bathing and grooming doggos. Nice. Your comb broke, so no voice. I don't know what that means. But I'm so curious. You just threw microwavable in the microwave tonight. Some buffalo chicken mac and cheese. That sounds yummy. I'm going to have 2 pieces of leftover pizza tonight, finishing off the pizza that I bought on Sunday. Gotta go. All right, Hassan, thank you so much for being here, my friend. Always a pleasure to have you here. And Zed Games, thank you for the Kirk Lurks. All right, posture check. Straighten that back. Leftover breakfast casserole. Ooh. Sax, are you a fan of breakfast for dinner? I love me some breakfast for dinner. Still no 3-segment daylight. Still no 3-segment. We're at 80 and we got nothing. Oh God, what did Razzie send me? No, Razzie. Oh man, now that exists. How can you not be a fan of such magic? Exactly, that's what I'm saying, Zax. French toast for dinner last night. Ooh, I like French toast. What did I ask? You answered. I asked you what you were having for dinner, or what you had for dinner. But you already answered it. You're gonna get some cereal? What kind of cereal, Twilight? Gonna send a pic. You said essentially Thanksgiving for dinner. Nathaniel having a big meal. Oh, dang, Sax. That looks good. That looks real good. What kind of cheese is in that? You made sketty for you and the kiddos. I think Ari was making some sketty too. And going to the store, what did you get for dinner? I don't ask me. Sharp cheddar. Nice. Don't ask me, Oscar. You're the one that's supposed to like make me jealous of all the things that you eat. You don't want my recommendations. Why is it called a cup board? That's a good question. I guess because there's boards in it that you can set cups on? I don't know. That wasn't me trying to be a smart butt. Like, I don't know what the origin of the word cupboard is. Like, what it originally described. You know, it's evolved over the years, but originally, what was it? That's a good question. You have a topic/question for chat. All right, what you got? Cinnamon Toast Crunch. That's a great cereal, Rises in. Ari, you don't know anybody by that name? No, no one at all. There's a shiny. Don't eat me, bro. I wonder whatever happened to that guy. What was that guy? Or what happened to that guy? It's not a bowl board. That's true. Biscuits, tots, sausage, gravy, and cheese. Yeah, Sax, there would not be any left. Like, you'd invite me over to, like, have that with you as a meal, and then, like, when you got up to go to the bathroom or something, I would just steal all the rest of it. Oh, yeah, you gotta have eggs. You gotta have eggs. Didn't like that you edited them. Oh, okay. All right, hold on, let me check this real quick. Aw, those are really good, Billy. Those are really good. I had no idea you were that talented. Your latest video got the fireworks. Congratulations, Cheese. Yeah, you just see me running out the door with the pan. Exactly, Brooke. Although, like, even though I would be the jerk that stole your food and ran away, like stealing the pan and ran away, I am the nice guy that would wash the pan and return it after I ate all your food. If you were to make a new paradox form, what would it be? It could be either past or future. I would like to see a past. I want to see a past pincer. That's what I want. A past pincer. Lunala, welcome in. How are you doing, my friend? But I don't know how to cook since eating out is so expensive now. Yeah, I mean, and I can cook. I can. It's another thing, just like with the editing and all that. It's a mixture of time and laziness. Um, it's you know what I do need to start doing, and what I haven't done in a while, what I do enjoy doing, is I need to start making more crock pot meals. Get everything ready, throw it in the crock pot in the morning, set it on low. That way, it's ready to go when I get home. I typically don't have a lot of time in the evening when I get home to cook something from scratch. But I do need to do more of that. Another thing I need to start doing more of is cooking stuff on the weekends and having that ready to go for lunches and dinners during the week. That is something I do need to work on. That'd be a dangerous pincer. But imagine Sax, like that could be pretty cool, I would think. I think you'd have some fun with that. I mean, if they could make Jigglypuff look that feral, imagine how crazy Pincer would look. The meal prep, yeah, I need to get back into my meal preps. Is what I need to do. I was thinking about trying out that whole like meal in the mail type thing. I forget what those are called, but Tyler, I think did I hear you a while back saying that you tried that out? I don't know if you're still here, but the whole deal where like you get the box once a week or once a month or something, and it's got everything you need to prepare meals. I know there's like a bunch of different companies that do that. But I don't know if it's worth it because they're not. Yeah, yeah, okay, yeah. HelloFresh is one of them. I know that's one. You're right. Um, because I mean, I know they're not inexpensive. I know there is obviously some cost associated with getting those ingredients and having them delivered to your door. But I'd like to hear someone's opinion on whether or not they think it's worth it, both quality wise, preparation wise, and cost wise. And the new Call of Duty on Friday. Nice, Brooke. Are you gonna start streaming it? I would love to see Brooke mowing down people, swearing at the TV. That would be the best stream ever. Full on rage, exactly. Just full on this. It's cheaper to cook, but you get its use. Are you talking about the HelloFresh and all that? I mean, because I mean, from what I understand, this thing is like you do cook it. They just give you all the ingredients. You still have to prepare it. Just full on Mimabrook. That's what I want to see. Well, it's cheaper to buy it. Yeah, it's definitely cheaper to buy. Yeah, like I said, there's definitely costs associated with having it sent directly to your home. That's a built-in cost. The ingredients themselves are going to be more expensive than they are at the store. Um, but I guess is that additional cost worth it based off of the quality and the preparation? Hold on, did we hit it? Did we hit it, AJ? Holy smokes, we did! 1,103 subscribers. Thank you guys so much. Can we get 30 seconds of spamming the chat with whatever emoji you want? Everything's allowed. Just blow up the chat with emojis. We hit 1,100 subs. Thank you guys so much. You don't know how much that means to me. I really owe a lot of that to the incredible raids we got tonight. So thank you guys so much. Ty Nelson, who the heck are you? Thank you for being here. That's the first time I've seen that name. What's going on, Ty? That's your spam? Thank you, Brooke. That's lovely spam. What's up, Ty? Good to see you. Thank you. All right, let's that's enough. I don't want the mods to get too upset. They don't like it when I let anybody put whatever they want in chat. But thank you guys so much. Thank you so very much. I can't believe we hit 1,100. What a big stream. That means so much to me. Thank y'all so much. Yeah, it is really. It is. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, guys. A lot of those messages didn't show up because the YouTube filters filtered them out because it was too much. But I loved it and I appreciated it. Wow, 1,100. That's crazy. Yeah, YouTube said, nope, we don't care. We don't care that you're celebrating. You cooked some cookies and cinnamon rolls Sunday night. Well, where's mine? Are there any leftovers for me? Half paradox of Evie could be called primal mitosis. Ooh, good name, Nathaniel. Using the big words. Oh, there are leftovers? Okay, good. That Helifit, fresh. In my opinion, you can get the exact same results from looking at recipes online and buying your own ingredients, and it costs less. True. That just reminded me. I owe you an asparagus recipe, Billy. Um, yeah. It's basically what cost do I put onto my laziness? Like, I will pay more and have the ingredients delivered directly to me versus taking the time and driving down to the grocery store and buying the ingredients myself. Which does seem to be the smarter play. And that's what I need to do. I just need to go buy a whole bunch of groceries this weekend. Bacon wrapped asparagus is good. Yum, yum. Chocolate cookies with white chocolate chips. That sounds amazing, Manala. Future form could be called Iron Evolution. Oh my gosh, we almost skipped that shiny. I almost went past it. There we go. There's another one. Yeah, but JJ, the issue there, like you were just saying though, is the cost. I mean, with Amazon Fresh, we're gonna pay for that service. It's gonna cost more than it will to go to the grocery store. But yeah, I mean, it is something I'm thinking about. Something I'm thinking about, but now I'm thinking just find some time to go to the grocery store. Did I hit the counter or no? You're gonna ask to say if you can get the bed tray also early, like if your mom can get me one. Oh, that's a good idea, Amy. I didn't, Lunala? All right, thank you. Okay, yeah, because that's number 2. Yep, yep, yep. All right, so 82. You'll be waiting last spare to go through. Okay, you know what? This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Hold on a second. Let me. Asparagus recipe for Billy. I got it written down so I don't forget. Sure yourself since you do lean forward when you sit in bed so it can help you. Plus the keyboard iPad thing is to give it a laptop feel so you don't feel like you have to get up to go to the computer to do the writing. You know what? I have one of those. Honestly, I don't use it very often, but when I do, it's very beneficial. It is nice to have that little um, shelf, for lack of a better term, to put on the bed. There's another shiny. My goodness gracious. You love asparagus, but you're allergic to it out of all things? That's it. Froki, you might be the first person I've ever heard of that is allergic to asparagus. I'm not saying that's weird. I've just never heard of anyone being allergic to asparagus. I mean, I guess anyone can be allergic to anything, right? It's just I've never heard of that specifically. You have a new online grocery service coming to town, which you'll be using? Very cool, JJ. Your brother-in-law is allergic to shellfish. Yeah, now like shellfish. I know a lot of people that are allergic to shellfish. That's a pretty common allergy. Peanut butter, or peanuts, I should say, common allergy. I've never heard asparagus. Well, I can't say that anymore. Now I have heard asparagus. It's weird. Like, I don't mean to say it's weird. It's just, I guess I would say it's uncommon. Right? It's got to be uncommon. I've never heard that before. So like how serious of an allergy is it? Like do you like puff up? Do you get red? Like what are we talking about here? Is it one of those things like where you could eat it, but you'd probably be like, itchy and puffy for a day? Or is it like if I accidentally snuck some asparagus in your meal, I'd be taking you to the hospital? It's scary. Your throat closes up. Oh, okay, that's serious. That's very serious. So you basically plan an embed sub for your iPod and such. That's really cool. That's gonna be comfy. Poison ivy is probably the most common allergy. That's true. I was embarrassingly old when I found out that a reaction to poison ivy is actually an allergy. I just thought that's what poison ivy did to people. I didn't realize that it was actually an allergy. You're allergic to penicillin. Okay, so that makes a big difference. That's a serious thing when you have to go to the hospital for something. Because there's a lot of things they do in hospitals that involve penicillin. That's why it's always one of the first questions they ask on forums is, are you allergic to penicillin? Because that's going to completely change how they treat you. Would you like to know a plant fact you know from a TV show you watch? Absolutely, Amy. Please, please, please tell me. Poison ivy is completely harmless by itself. Yeah, see, Nathaniel, I never knew that. I always just thought that's what it did. And then, honestly, not all that long ago, I found out no, it's just that many, many, many people have an inherent allergic reaction to it. Mosquito bites. I didn't know that until just now, Billy. I didn't know that was the same thing with mosquito bites. You have a new shiny legendary hunt. Which one is it, Hassan? Found out while eating pasta with asparagus at a restaurant and didn't know what was happening to you. And that had to have been terrifying, Froky. Please tell me you were not alone. Please tell me you were there with people. Latios and Latios. Good hunts. Both of them gorgeous shinies. I think I'm slightly more partial to the Latias shiny than the Latios, but they're both gorgeous. Some people are allergic to bee stings. That's true too. And Ron, lurking while driving. You better not be texting while you're driving, Ron. Don't make me smack that dinner out of your face. There's a stinging tree in Australia, I think, or maybe Africa actually, that has small needles and go deep in the skin. You can only get them out with wax strips. That's crazy. That definitely sounds like something Australia would have. They have nutso stuff there. Not alone, you're with Frocat and friends. Okay, good, 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 good. Learn from Deadly 60, your favorite animal show. I'm not familiar with that show, Amy, but you gave me a great recommendation last time you were here. I'm going to have to, you know what? You know what? Deadly 60. I got it written down. I'm going to check that out. Many plants have very tiny spines and sap and on leaves and bark. Plants are crazy. There's so many weird plants. I remember the first time I actually saw footage of a Venus flytrap trapping a fly. Guys, that is nuts. That is a plant doing that. You cannot tell me that plants don't have some sort of brain. What's a good team for Latias? Well, you're going to want a false swiper. You're playing in BDSP, right? So you're going to want to have a fairy type, so it's immune to the dragon move it has, which I believe is a pretty powerful move. I don't remember what its other moves are. You're definitely going to want to sleep it or paralyze it. I don't think it has any self-recoil. I don't think it has any recoil moves. I don't think. Why is Herba so hard to get? Because they want you to keep grinding. If it was easy to get, I guess that would make the easy shinies even easier to get. There's another one, but with a female presenter. I think it was called Naomi's Nightmare of Nature. That's a great name. I love the alliteration. There's actually 3 shows you love. Deadly 60, the one I just mentioned. After that, and Extreme Animals. That one sounds like a good one, too. I would like Extreme Animals. And the sandwich is done. But we got 3 shinies on that sandwich. That's the kind of luck we were looking for. Alright, let's evolve these 3. See if we get the 3-segment Dudunsparce. And if we don't, I'm going to take a quick 5-minute break. And then come back. Yeah, Taco Lover, I heard you have a lot of Herba. Some of us, some of us are just built differently, Taco Lover, and you are definitely built differently. I have 4. I have 4 Herba. Not that I've been doing a lot of raids lately, but hundreds is pretty impressive. Stream Animals is like a top 10 list, but the presenters sound more energized than Watch Mojo. Oh gosh, Watch Mojo. What is it about Watch Mojo? I will get sucked in watching their videos with their top 10 lists and everything. And 2 minutes into every video, I'll be like, why the heck am I watching this? These voiceovers are terrible, and their choices are bad. And then I'll put on the next one. You only need 4 Pokemon that are exclusive to Alabaster Icelands. Very nice. You think that's why we watch them? Yeah, because they're terrible. It's a lot of it's like, oh gosh, I can't even wait to see what their picks are for this one, and that's why I end up watching it. I love getting mad at a list that shouldn't bother me. Razzie, that is such a mood. That is such a mood right there. Did I use that right? Is that the right way to use that phrase? I can relate to that so much. I love getting mad at a list that shouldn't bother me. I nailed it. I'm so proud of myself. All right, here we go. We're going to evolve numbers 81, 82, and 83. Here we go. That's why his profile picture is angry. Yes. Number 1 is literally your favorite shark, the great white shark. That is a good shark. Here we go. Show me those 3 segments, please. That's 2 segments. Number 82. That's 2 segment. That's 2 segment. I should sue Nathaniel. And number 83. Is also 2 segments. That means we're going for another round. Predict when you get the shiny Latias before I get the shiny 3-segment Dudunsparce, Hassan. That's when you're going to get it. It has a hunting method different from others because of its colors, and the colorization has to do with the position of the shark and blending in with the lighting or darkness of the sea. That's pretty cool, Aiden. Very rude, Billy. Very rude. All right, as I said, I'm going to take a quick 5. You guys hang out. Billy is in charge while I'm gone. But please hang out, chat, listen to the music. Okay, there we go. There's the game. I will be back in just a couple minutes. If you guys leave, I totally get it. The next few minutes is going to be absolute dead space other than the music in the chat. I totally understand that, but I got to get up. I got to move around. I got to go to the bathroom. So I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Went to the bathroom, did my stretches. See Billy's yelling at Chair. Good. Chair's muted. It's a good thing Chair's muted. Chat's not on fire. Who would have thought? All right, here we go. Another sandwich, another chance to get the 3-segment Dudunsparce. You're all still here. Nice. I appreciate you being here, Ty. Chair does need to pony up the shinies. Avery, what's going on? Good to see you, my friend. Can one of the mods please drop a link for Avery Meets World, our good buddy, fantastic streamer? Lobo Gaming, what's going on? It's leg day in my way, which means I walk around and stretch my legs. Chair's too rigid. Oh my goodness. There are so many incredible people here tonight. Thank you all for being here. And thank you again, Zed, Shining Umbreon, for the raids. This has been an incredible stream. I'm always still nervous going into weeknight streams because there's so many incredible YouTubers streaming. And I just can't believe how many amazing people we have here. Damn it. I mean, dang it. Dang it. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Razzie too, Lobo. No personality. I tell you. I'm sorry, everyone. It slipped. It slipped. I think that's the second slip I've ever done. The first time, Amber tricked me. It's Amber's fault. Dice Art Universe. She put in the chat LMAO, and for some reason, I read the whole thing out loud. I will put money in the swear jar. Yeah, I don't know I don't know what she was thinking. Amber should know better. There's a species of bee that uses animal blood in their honey. Really? That's crazy. Here we go. I'm gonna get early shiny on the sandwich. Oh, I can't wait for this hunt to be over. Wacky bees. They can fire it at your eyes? That's terrifying, Aiden. I'm not gonna be able to sleep tonight. That reminds me, I gotta order my contacts. I keep forgetting. Yeah, definitely cursed. Definitely cursed. Wild Ogre, thank you for the lurks. It'll be worth it. It will be. This is, like, all my complaining aside, and I know I have complained maybe a little bit during the last 10 days. This is a very unique hunt. Uh, and you're saying Hefty is the exact same hunt as the three family males hold. Yeah, but I mean, my point is that there's never really been a hunt like this before in Pokemon games. So it is cool. Like it's definitely a unique hunt. And you can say, yeah, the Antique Sinistea. And I would say, well, the Antique Sinistea didn't shine in the overworld, so leave me alone. Kisara, what is going on, Kisara? Good to see you. In fact, it's been an absolute pleasure to see you so much in the past 2 days. I think it's like the fourth stream I've seen you on in the past 2 days, which is amazing. Always good to see you. Last message. Full odds and the length of BBSP resets suck, but still better than DAs. Agreed. Agreed. We still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 DA hunts that we have to do. Asterisk a seventh one, because the only Tapu Koko I have is from the GameStop giveaway, so I'm going to have to reclaim that at some point. Got your first Herba 10 rays. Well, congratulations on the first Herba. Sorry it took that long. Skull, what's going on? Thank you for the Kirklerk Skull. Always good to see you, my friend. Your favorite hunt in a long time. It is a very unique hunt. I would like to see more hunts like this in the future. I wish there were more hunts like this in this game other than the Tandem Mouse. I think the Tandem Mouse just makes it a little too difficult. Like, I would like this exact same hunt, just with a different Pokemon. And good luck with the shiny boyo. Thank you so much, Skull. You do know a lot about animals, Amy. That's really cool. Pink low loaf. That's what we're hoping for. And someone had the audacity engage a stream today to flex their shiny 3-segment Dudunsparce, knowing full well that I was in the chat watching. How dare they? Animals are awesome. Anyone who knows a lot about animals gets my respect. True. Very true, Twilight. I know. Very rude, Isara. They also had a 2XL shiny Clodsire, which looked really cool. It kind of made me... Like, I've been wanting to hunt another Clodsire for a while anyway for the Greninja raids. But now, and if Sack is still here, his ears might be perking up. It did make me want to hunt for a big Clodsire. Thank you for the Discord link drop, Wild Ogre. I appreciate that. If anybody here is not part of the Discord and you'd like to join, you're over 13, please click on that link and join us. We have a nice little time in the Discord. You want a big Giratina shiny? That'd be cool. I don't know the answer to this question. I have a feeling, just my gut tells me the answer. But can anyone tell me, is it possible for the catchable Miraidon and Koraidon and the 4 ruins, is it possible to get them in different sizes? Could you, I mean, obviously they're shiny locked, but could you jumbo or teensy hunt the legendaries? Sounds like your next hunt, Jumbo Clodsire. I think that'd be a fun one. Honey badgers can handle snake bites and bee stings and are really aggressive because that's how they get honey. Their fur is that tough. I did know honey badgers were very aggressive. There was a very popular meme video back in the early to mid 2000s about honey badgers that I watched multiple times because it was educational and also hilarious. Honey badgers are vicious. Everything about them is set. I'm 87% sure you cannot size hunt static mons. Okay. Thank you, Matt. Thank you. Can maybe mark hunt. You wonder if the Terror Raid Pokemon could be Jumbo. Hey, there's one. There it is. There's number 84. Pink baby. Yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right, Matt. And since Sax isn't disagreeing, I'm assuming that's the correct answer. People think Obstagoon is a honey badger, but it's a European badger due to its markings on its face, whereas a honey badger is different. It's not even the same family, it's in the weasel family. I didn't realize that differentiation. Thank you, Amy. Has anyone else learned a lot of new facts about real-life animals because they did research on the animals that certain Pokemon were based off of? I know I have. There's actually a lot of real-life animals I never knew existed until I found out that a Pokemon was based off of them. Does either Iridia or Adamant have an Umbreon? I don't remember. It's been so long since I played Arceus, I cannot remember. Amber, you're here, you're here, you're here just in time, Amber. You arrived exactly when you were supposed to. Hope you're having a wonderful day, my dear. It was absolutely a pleasure to see you this morning. I hope the rest of the day went just as well as this morning did. No comment, says Nathaniel. Amber, we have had some middle of the road luck today. We've gotten 9 shinies so far, which is decent. We've been averaging 1 or 2 a sandwich. We did, however, have 1 sandwich where we got 0. So I would say middle of the road. It hasn't been a bad hunt today, but it hasn't been a crazy good hunt today. We did just get our first shiny of this sandwich. My goal was to hit 85 shinies today. That's total, not just this stream. And it looks like we have a pretty good shot of hitting that. But, hey, there's another one. There we go. There's number 85. You totally don't watch... Oh, I see what you're going... I see what you're saying, Nathaniel. I hope this helps with telling the difference between honey badger and European badger. I think it's very helpful. You still suggest the destiny mark for this hunt? Anakin, the chosen one, made your life perfect. That's such a great name, too. That's amazing. There we go. You named your Koraidon the other one, since it's the other one. That's fair. How corals die is actually because of one specific species of animal. The king of thorns jellyfish. King of thorns feed on the coral for their own system. Wow. I can tell everybody in chat is getting a little bored with this hunt too, because not a single person put a there it is on that last shiny. You guys are getting to feel like I'm feeling, where you don't even kind of register the shiny Dunsparce as a shiny anymore. Aw, Miles is so adorable. You did? Well, you did. That's fair. You did. You did, Kisara. I did miss that one. You're right. You're right. Phenomenal, Joe. What is going on? Good to see you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Just an average Joe. What's going on? I don't mind it at all, Amy. I'm loving it. Do 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 do. Didn't realize you can catch the other Miraidons you were exploring and you found it chilling on a platform. I was so confused for a while about that because like I knew there was one that you could catch, right? I knew about that one. But I saw so many people talking about, did you know there is another Koraidon? And I'd be like, you mean the one that you can catch in Area Zero? And they're like, no, there's another. And I was so confused for a while. I thought there was actually a third. I thought there was the one you get at the beginning, the one you catch in Area Zero after you beat the game, and there's another one somewhere. And then I started thinking, maybe that's what people are using to trade for the other legendary. Maybe there is a third one so that I could trade my Koraidon for a Miraidon and still have a Koraidon. I was so confused. I was being silly. A little stressed, to be honest. Missed most of my stream, rushing a friend to the hospital. Oh man, Joe, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope your friend is okay. Technically, a tarantula has two weapons of harm for humans: the venom in its fangs and hair from its abdomen. How a spider gets hair off its back is by rubbing the back two legs against it, and the hair can either get in your mouth or your eye to do damage. Yikes. Don't want that. He's stable to be in a cast the next few months. Oh man, what happened? What did he break? And thank goodness he was. Thank goodness you were there to help him out. There we go. Oh, there it is. Thanks, Froki. I appreciate that. I hope you'll be enjoying Facts Due to Summer Curse. I am. I'm really enjoying them, Amy. Seriously, I appreciate it. Premier balls are the Gucci balls. That's right. Whoops, there it is. Did Amber really just type out whoops? Never mind. We're not going to start that up again. It does sound like a song, doesn't it? He was riding his bike. Some dubious who had a bit of lettuce crashed into him. Oh my gosh. Dang lettuce heads. Yeah, bird facts, almost nothing else animal related. Bird packs are cool. Box jellyfish tentacles are 6 meters long. Ooh. And stinging is because they have small needles from the tentacle that inject venom. It's crazy how many things in nature are just like made to kill you. Scientific name for the American robin is Turdus migratoris. Turdus. Really? I am totally naming a kid Turdus. And they'll be like, why'd you name your kid Turdus? And I'll be like, well, it means Robin. Robin's a name. Technically, you don't have to get everything Research 10 because you're mythicals, but you're not getting 20. I gotcha. I think I did the same thing too, Nathaniel. I think I had to go for the perfect. And if I remember correctly, the mythicals aren't that hard to max out the research on. I think those are pretty easy. All right, Kisara, have a great night. Get some sleep, my friend. Thank you for being here. Some animals unalive people by accident. Yeah, and that's the thing. They may not even mean to. It's just like in their nature. Like they don't even think about it. It just happens. Taking off, Froky. Thank you for being here, my friend. Always a pleasure to see you. I can't believe the incredible raids we got tonight. Matt Prokopek, Zed Games, and Shining Umbreon. Absolutely incredible. Can one of the mods please drop those 3 links in chat one more time? Just to say thank you to them for those amazing raids. Helping us break 1,100 subscribers today. Thank you again, Matt Prokopek, Zed Games, and Shining Umbreon. Hey, there's another one. We're at 87 now. We're going above and beyond the goal. Ron G, there you are. I take it you are home, Ron. More damage has been caused by elephants, crocs, and even dogs. That's crazy. Whoops, there it is. Snails, really? I never thought I'd hear about a snail unaliving somebody. And Matt, thank you very much for the link drops. Last time I'll say it, guys, I know I can get a little annoying with it, but I'm very grateful to them. If you are not subbed to Matt Prokopek, Shining Umbreon, and Zed Games, please click on the links that Manty Matt is dropping. All 3 of them are amazing streamers. Definitely need to check them out. There's incredible people, great friends, personal friends. Not, I mean that seriously, like, not just other streamers. I do consider all 3 of them very good friends. So I would personally appreciate it if you go sub to them if you haven't already. And I swear that's the last time I'll bring it up tonight. Due to us, wait. Even snails have unalived more people. Due to us eating them without knowing the sort of poisons. Oh, okay, that makes sense, actually. I did not think about it that way. That makes sense, Amy. Yeah, just improperly preparing the snails to eat. Love all those names just as much. Yeah, Yeah, exactly, Amber. 3 segment this batch 100% confirmed. The man who refuses to give a percentage higher than 87% just said 100% confirmed. This is going to be the batch. There's a bird called the ruddy turnstone that finds food by flipping over stones. That's cool. I like that. That snail was about to charge. What movie is that from? Oh, that sounds familiar. Oh my gosh, Amber, you stumped me. That sounds so familiar, but I can't. I can't even. I'm going to assume it's a kids movie. I could be way off base. Turbo, yeah, Turbo makes sense. Is it Turbo? Hashtag this is the run. Yeah, this is the run. I'm so proud of Dorian beating Crash Bandicoot this morning. That was so cool. It is a kids movie, but it's not Turbo. Is it Zootopia? No? Madagascar. I don't know why I said that. It's not going to be Madagascar. Obviously, Endgame. Yeah, yeah, definitely Endgame. Bug's Life? Bug's Life is a good guess. Oh, yeah, you gotta give us a hint. Give us a hint, Amber. Water. Little Mermaid. Luca. Um, Water. Finding Nemo. That. Why didn't I think of that? That's a great guess. Um, 4. We've had 4 on this sandwich so far. That's nuts. I didn't realize it was 4. Ding, ding, ding. It was Finding Nemo. Good job, Amy. Very good job. Oh, now Amy's going for bonus points and guessing the character that said it. 5 before it's over. Oh my gosh, could you imagine? How long do we got? We got 5 minutes left. It's entirely possible we get a 5th. Our record on stream has been 6 on one sandwich, which is, all modesty aside, a pretty impressive record for one sandwich for anything. That's pretty good. All right, congratulations on getting the bonus points, Amy. Good, 5 twice. Well, I got 6 once. There's so very few things that I can, like, lord over Matt's head, so I gotta take advantage when I can. There's literally 2 things I can lord over Matt's head, and he's got like a million things he can lord over mine. Oh, I can burp my ABCs. Try and guess who said this and what movie. Okay. I can burp my ABCs. That does sound familiar too. Posture check. Come on, number 5. There it is. Enjoy your 6-in-1 sandwich. I'll be over here crying with not 1 but 2 in the Shiny 3 segment. Exactly. Look, Matt has just absolutely destroyed me, absolutely bodied me, absolutely devastated me in so many things. The 6-in-1 and the Gen 9 Living Dex. Those are the only 2 things I can ever lord over him. Yeah, give us another hint, Amy. There is it. Has to do with woodland animals. Over the hedge, brother bear. Open season. That's a good one. Wild ogre. Over the hedge. All right, nice. I got it. Oh, Matt, I know. That's how Matt and I have fun. We have an extremely friendly rivalry. And it actually motivates both of us. If Matt and I didn't enjoy each other and our competition so much, Matt would not be one of our mods. Who said it? I'm not going to be able to get that one for bonus points, Amy. I'll tell you that right now. I enjoyed that movie, but I saw it once when it came out. I cannot remember any of the characters' names. Hopefully someone else can get it. Hey, there's our startup music. That means we've gone through the entire playlist. And now it's looped. Dun, 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 dun. The sandwich is done. Done. Okay. Hammy the Squirrel, voiced by Steve Carell. I love Steve Carell. Gang! We have 5. Yeah, we have 5 shinies to check. We got so many shinies this turn. I actually have to put my scissor. Actually, why do I even have scissor? Why is scissor even on this hunt? We've never used it. I had to put my scissor back in the box to get out the extra shiny Dudunsparce. That's how many shinies we got. You're back. Welcome back, Ari. Your power went out and your router wasn't working. I'm sorry. Ari, you're just in time. We just finished the sandwich and we got 5 shinies on. 2nd Herba and 12 raids. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's gonna be a pain in the butt. Be along or else. That's right. Okay, here we go. There's a little over a 5% chance that one of these 5 will be shiny. It's like 4.8 or something. Remember playing the Over the Hedge video game for PS2? I never played that one. Was it good? There, did I say shiny? Oh my gosh. There's a about 4.8% chance that one of these shinies will be 3 segment. Oh my gosh, how embarrassing. Thank you for keeping me honest, Amber. Spyro, A Hero's Tale was really fun on the GameCube. My friend had Spyro. I watched him play that. That looked like a lot of fun. I really used to enjoy the platformers back in the day. Crash, Banjo, Spyro, of course Mario. What was the other one? Ratchet and Clank, and then Jax and Daxter. Jax and Daxter were a lot of fun. Monster House and live action Scooby Doo movie. Those DVD menus scared you. All right, here we go. This is number 84. Is it going to be 3 segment? Let's see. Nope, it is not 3 segments. Monster House, you're literally facing the house. How is that not scary? True. Good point. Number 85. Was in the dark, Scooby the music. Yeah. Watch me get to the Spanish. Could you imagine, Amber? Number 86. I believe this is the one that Tyler got shiny. I believe Shiny Umbreon got his on the 86th. Two segment. We've now officially gone longer than Shiny Umbreon. I don't recognize that one, Wild Ogre. Anyone else have any ideas? Rover, don't interrupt while Martha is interrupting. I don't recognize that one. Number 87. 2 segment. And number 88. Also 2 segment. You know what, guys? It is 9 o'clock Eastern. And this is where we normally end. Well, let's do one more sandwich. Let's do one more. It's not a video game, a movie, or TV show. Oh, wow, then what could it be? It could be a book. I forgot that books exist. Yeah, we'll definitely need another hint, Wild Ogre. I think that last hint just made us more confused.